Welcome back to the Pouring Rain Podcast. I'm Bert.
I am Ken Shaba.
Scott Balls.
And our special guest is...
Shannon. Hi.
What up, Shan?
Hi.
Shannon.
Shannon works at our place that we never mentioned. And we have a lot of things to talk about. Everybody watched the debate?
Yep.
Scott was drunk when he watched the debate. So.
But
But he probably retained more than all
I
of
was
us.
drunk. I got drunk just listening to them.
Yeah.
Did you?
Seriously.
They were the alcohol.
I was trying to make it make sense, so I got drunk.
Did you? You didn't watch the Instagram I sent you
Oh,
today?
it was like an insane person. Now I know who I'm voting for.
This is an insane person watching the debate, and he's like, "Now I know." Like,
It's fucking awful.
if you decided because of that debate,
Yeah.
Awful.
Right.
Well, that was one of the things I actually said. I was like, this didn't sway any voters at all.
No.
The only thing I saw during that debate was that Kamala was not Joe Biden. Pretty much, like she actually, for lack of, kind of strung together sentences. You know?
Yeah, but she wasn't Joe Biden in terms of, I guess, being able to present herself.
Yeah.
But she kind of is Joe Biden in terms of the policy.
Oh, the policy.
Well,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like-
I'm just saying, as far as her not having dementia,
No,
holding
she
her
looked,
own.
she looked great. I'll be honest. She
Yeah.
performed
better than I thought.
fantastically.
Yes.
Right? Do I believe her?
No.
I personally don't.
No.
But she looked good. Like, she presented well. She
had him all
set
fucking
traps
flustered.
for him that he's his retarded ass.
she'd had him more
Yeah.
Biden-ish.
They're eating our dogs, our pets.
Like this.
I had to rewind that when I heard. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Someone really needs to help him.
No, that's his weakness.
That's his weakness. Exactly.
That's his-
If he had somebody that wrote for him, or you know,
Well, that's the
like,
thing is that you can't write for a debate.
no,
you know what I mean?
you know,
But-
but you know what
right,
I'm saying
coach
though,
him.
like coach. Yeah, exactly. Like you're gonna put out your thoughts, but I'm gonna help you word them
Yeah, in a more coherent.
better, or help you
way.
remember. That's what they do. They help
Don't
you-
say
there's
this.
association.
Eating our dogs. I mean, so and you guys all know what that came from, right?
Yeah.
Like for the whole Springfield,
is it
Ohio.
Ohio?
thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, there was
It was a town hall, right, where the guy said they were killing
Yeah.
the geese in the ponds.
Yeah.
and
Yeah. The ducks.
They were finding
ducks.
like heads, like
Yeah.
they just cut off their heads and take the fucking.
and then there was
Wild.
a body cam video of a cop, I guess, coming up on something that had happened where someone had actually done it, like actually eaten a
like
cat.
a cat, right? I saw that.
But there's conflicting reports. Like now, other people are saying like that was not in Springfield, Ohio, and that woman was an American.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't know who to fucking believe, man.
That's the problem, bro.
You don't know what's super
That's the
ridiculous.
problem.
That's a bigger problem. Like you don't know what you're
what
like.
I
That's
mean.
crazy. I've never believed. Like right, but
Yeah.
you're like,
Well, that's
man, some people might be eating some fucking.
dude.
I saw the body cam. I watched the body cam video.
I
and
saw
was
it
like,
too.
Holy shit, is this actually fucking happening?
Yeah, they were, like,
and then
arresting
people are like,
this
no,
woman.
she's American and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, where are you getting this information from?
Right.
Yeah.
Like,
It wasn't even Springfield, Ohio. I'm like, where are you getting this information
right.
from?
That's
all
the
I care
scary
about.
part.
It is a scary.
That's all I care about.
That's the scary part.
Is it
about
true
right
or
now?
not?
Is we don't know. There's been so much crazy shit that has actually happened and come true and have been real.
Yeah.
That if I hear something like that, I don't just immediately dismiss it. I'm like, maybe.
Maybe
You know what I mean? Like,
let's Google.
and that's what's so frustrating because, like, I was talking to my mom. She doesn't watch this, but even if she does, I said all this to her last night. But she's like trying to argue with me about Kamala and the Democrats and whatnot. And I'm like, Mom, listen, respectfully, seriously, respectfully, because you're my mom. If I can't have a serious discussion with anyone, not just you, anyone who only watches corporate media, and that's the only source you get your information from. I said, I can't have a because I don't believe anything that they're telling you, and you're using what they're telling you as your ammunition to, fire at me about what the Democrats are about. I'm like, it's lies. Even and on the right too. Fox ain't no better. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
they're not any better than NBC or MSNBC, CNN.
Yeah.
So, I was like, you got to try to find, and this is the frustrating part, and this is why so many people fall for the bullshit, I believe, is because who the fuck wants to, at the end of their day, they got kids or they work a job they hate, they ain't making enough money, the prices in the fucking, you can't afford food, you're trying to put gas in your car. You got all that stress, right? And now you have to find an independent media source that's reliable to get your news from.
Yeah.
Who the fuck has the energy?
Yeah.
People don't have the bandwidth to do that shit.
No.
And that's, so
That's
now
why people are turning to podcasts.
right, and that's what right.
It's the truth.
Not
You know?
ours.
Not ours. No.
Please
They
don't.
tune in to everybody else's. just
Listen
not
up,
this.
motherfuckers. Coming with the real shit.
Yo, for real though. But yeah, man, it's just people just are like, all right, I'm just gonna go listen to this and hope it's true. It's like I get why you're doing that, but that's gonna lead to the end
Well, I get.
Yeah,
I
of
think
us.
Yeah.
the thing is too, like I said, like with the podcast, like people are turning to Rogan, people are turning to Dave Smith, people are turning to Lex Friedman, Patrick Bet-David, because they know that these people have a interest in actually giving the truth.
Right.
They have no real benefit to give you false information.
Lie either
Right.
way.
There's not like an
Yeah, I mean,
agenda
they're not
behind it.
Yeah, they're not sponsored by the DNC. They're not sponsored
Right.
by fucking drug companies. Like these,
Yeah.
they refuse to take it from them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm sure Pfizer and all them have approached Rogan.
Of course.
Oh.
They all have. Everyone has.
Yeah, I mean,
he
everyone
literally is the biggest podcaster on the planet.
Yeah, what is he-
He's been approached by everybody.
exactly. And the only thing he fucking sells is coffee,
And
Athletic Greens.
AG1, yeah.
Yeah. Alpha
Athletic
Brain.
Green.
Yeah.
Alpha, all
Alpha
that
Brain
shit.
and ZipRecruiter.
Yeah, yeah. What was the one that he's selling something that's so fucking crazy?
What?
It came up like a few times, but like
Is he though? Because some of those ads, like you see, like the shorts and stuff, and, like his lips don't match what they're saying, but it's his voice.
That's all AI.
Yeah,
bullshit.
that's fake.
Oh,
like,
shit.
there's a lot.
I've never
of,
seen that.
His
that's
voice.
easy to debunk though.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. Like their lips don't really match the words, and you can kind of tell it's not his personality.
Yeah,
like
right.
I'm talking about actually like when you listen to a
When you
podcast.
listen to
and
his
listen to
podcast
his
in
actual
series.
podcast.
Yeah, he's selling
On,
what the fuck is
Spotify.
it? It's like
Yeah.
what the fuck? It's some kind of like I can't even fucking remember. But he starts going
Curious
into he's like this is a biohacked, the best biohacked collagen. I think it's collagen. Is it collagen or
Is
something
it?
like that?
Okay.
I gotta look it up.
Popular right now.
either way,
Yeah.
I'm
it's,
gonna look it up.
it's
right
something
now.
that
It's
he
hilarious.
uses personally.
Yeah, that's the thing
Yeah.
about Rogan. Usually, like, if you listen to him enough and
Yeah.
you kind of get to know these people if you listen to him.
yeah.
And
he does 5
the
podcasts a
ads-
week,
Right.
3 hours.
Right.
Oh wow.
You're getting
So
to know
you're
a
getting
person
to know
pretty
a
well.
motherfucker
Right.
real quick too.
So the ads that he is promoting, it seems like they're within like who he is, and it's all right. He probably uses this.
They're in line. Yeah, they're believable.
They're believable, right?
Huh?
Colostrum.
Wow.
I
would never remembered that either.
Colostrum.
But what is
Hold
it?
on,
What is
I gotta
the?
look it up. It's dude.
I heard of that before. I
You
don't know what
gotta
it is, though.
listen. When he does
The deep dive.
like when he
Like
talks
the
about
ad?
he does like
Yeah,
the description
like
of
a little
it.
description of it.
It is fucking hilarious.
I love that he
It's
does
so
his
great.
own. Like he doesn't.
Yeah,
like,
he reads it himself.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
curses and shit.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
colostrum.
He's
Yeah, I'm
an
like,
act-
what the fuck is colostrum?
He's a normal person though. He's not, like you said, he's not incentive. The dude's he's got fuck you money, so
Yeah.
he'll be okay. And he
feel like-
came from nothing, from having
Right.
nothing. So he's not gonna be like, I'm gonna fucking sell my soul
Right.
to get
I f-
another
Yeah.
Dude, I honestly feel like you
to get another car.
Like Taylor Swift.
Right.
I
I feel like you need to
Fuck
be wealthy,
that.
dude.
No,
Bitch.
I'm not
Saying
saying
it.
that.
I've never listened to
Dude.
like what I mean. Besides her commercial shits,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I've never really.
These Babylonian jesters that are fucking like out here fucking. That was probably one of the best descriptions I heard of her. Some guy was like, "This Babylonian jester is out here fucking
Babylonian gesture.
jester."
Jester.
Oh,
I thought you said
Babylonian
gesture.
court jester.
Oh, okay, that makes
what
I
more
thought he
sense
made
now.
it. Yeah, that's why I was like
Yeah.
Babylonian gesture.
Yeah, like what type of
kind
gesture is it?
Babylonian gestor.
Jester or
It's like
tour?
a
Yeah.
jester, like a court jester.
Court
I know what you
jester,
mean,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
like a clown. Yeah,
Funny,
fucking.
funny guy.
That's what I mean.
Shut the fuck up. Just
Yo.
stop talking. All of you people who have nothing to do with fucking like who are just popular people that are just popular for singing a song or
Right.
fucking acting in a
Celebrities.
movie.
Just yeah.
Shut up.
Celebrities.
Stop
Whenever
trying to influence people that
No.
you're saying all these things and then taking a fucking private jet everywhere you go.
That's the point.
Talking about climate change.
It's that. It's
Fuck
that.
off. You don't know what the fuck's going on. You
It's,
don't
it's
live in
because
real life.
once they get to a certain point, I guess financially,
Yeah.
when you start talking about how you're for the people, I don't fucking believe you anymore.
Right.
Like back in the day, like my dad's a big Ruben Blades fan. He's Panamanian, right?
Okay.
But when he became an international superstar, he started preaching how Panama should get off the dollar. I'm like, now that you're
Now you're
fucking
saying that,
super
yeah.
paid off the dollar.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, my dad used to always be like, Okay, like I can't believe he, you know what I mean, came out with that dumb shit. But
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Like you're so disconnected.
Yeah.
From the reality
Right.
of people.
You're out of touch.
You know,
Way
you're out of touch. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
no matter what happens, no matter who goes into office for you, it doesn't matter for you.
Right.
You're gonna be fine.
Oh,
You're gonna be fine
They're
no
gonna
matter
have
what.
zero effect on you.
Zero.
Like literally
no,
zero.
so they can side with the popular opinion. And
Here's what's worse, though, Scott. My bad. Here's what's worse is the people that fucking trust and believe it. Like they allow Taylor Swift's influence to influence them.
Yeah.
That's worse.
That's weird.
That's the scary
It's
part
like,
about it.
why
That's
the
weird.
fuck are you letting Taylor Swift determine or sway you on who you should vote for? She doesn't live a real life. Like
She
she
hasn't
and
ever.
listen, props to I'm never gonna sound like I'm knocking anybody for getting rich.
No,
because
she's not a
you're
bad
supposed to
person.
do that.
I'm sure she's
Right.
not a bad person. But
Right, but in
Terrible
terms,
person.
in terms of,
Just kidding.
but in terms of you trying to relate to the regular person anymore,
You gotta stop.
just be quiet.
You gotta stop.
Keep it to
Just don't say
yourself.
anything.
Yeah, keep it to yourself. Don't
Elvis
say
Presley
anything.
was the
Hold on
fucking
a
best
second.
at this. Elvis Presley was 10 times bigger than fucking Taylor. Probably not.
probably like
That's
the
the same.
same now.
I shouldn't say 10
Probably
times.
like
Probably
it's probably like the same.
But he was like the fucking man
Yeah.
at the time. And they tried to push it. They were trying to get his endorsement. They did the same thing with Bob Marley too in Jamaica. And he was like, nah, I'm nothing to do with this shit. He got shot. He got fucking an assassination attempt. And by the way, that was backed by the CIA too. We all know it.
We all know it.
We all fucking know it. He got fucking shot because he wouldn't back somebody.
Yeah.
He wouldn't back anybody. You know? And Elvis Presley was the same way. They interviewed him. They asked him. He was like, listen, I'm an entertainer. I want to entertain
Does
people.
that too.
Yeah,
That's
what
all
I
I'm
do.
here for.
She
My
keeps it to
opinion
herself.
should not matter.
Yeah.
And Michael Jordan, he's like, Republicans buy shoes too.
That's
He doesn't
real
care.
shit,
I
yo.
don't fucking care,
That's so
dude.
real, right?
Dude.
I'm out here doing something. I play basketball and
Right.
sell shoes.
That's it. That's
You know
what
what
I
I
do. Right.
This is what I do. Leave me the fuck alone. Why does it matter what I think? Why does it matter?
Shouldn't.
It doesn't.
They know the
it doesn't fucking
influence. They know the influence they have, so they're gonna come at you and
Yep.
try to get you to endorse.
It's gonna work for some
apparently-
people. It's gonna work
Apparently,
for some
100%
people.
does.
I don't know how
People
real
that
this
don't
is,
think
but I
for
saw
themselves.
that there was a number. My bad.
No, yeah, a lot of people who don't think for themselves. are
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
go for
Right.
that. But yeah, you said there was a number.
There is a number. It was like
No more
apparently
mumbling.
Fish.
There you go.
the link that she posted, that Taylor Swift posted to go vote,
Yeah.
apparently got 330,000 people.
Clicks, like-
clicked on that shit. That's
So
how
she got that
that's
many
how
people
influential
to,
she
to
really is.
register.
No.
That's
register to vote?
I don't
'cause
know
that's
if-
all she can do. She
I just
can't.
know it was clicks. I don't know if
It's
they
reg-
registered, but still though.
Yeah, to
That's
click
That's
on it.
insane, dude.
I told you the other day we were putting together Callie's like room. She's got a new room. She also had like a new vanity, like a new bed and everything like that.
Yeah.
And we were like kind of rearranging everything. And her mom's like, "What do you want? You know, what do you want to do? Like all the you want to move this Taylor Swift stuff somewhere?" She's like, "Yeah, I don't really want to listen to her anymore."
Ah, nice.
I looked at her. I was like,
I couldn't love you anymore.
Were you swelling?
I literally just put my hand on my.
Did your heart finally grow like the Grinch?
She's like she's listening to like 90s alternative music now.
Hey,
Dude,
okay.
Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Well, you make her watch all your '80s movies.
right.
Yeah, right.
Yep. Next thing
Yeah.
you know, she's gonna be listening to like Mad Cobra and Shabba Ranks.
He's like, we're gonna get into our Charles Bronson era.
Good for you, Callie.
Yeah. She's like, I don't really want to listen to her anymore. But she's got that age. I mean, she's like, 14 years old now.
Yeah, she's like,
Yeah, so she's like,
growing out of it.
I'm gonna do my own thing.
Maybe it's just growing out of it. Like,
Yeah, I mean, it's funny because you look at the. I have a video on my phone from like a year or two ago. Like, actually it might have been last summer when she went to that Taylor Swift show.
yeah.
And the amount she has grown up in that year, like how big she got.
These are the
alone.
formative
Yeah.
years.
Like,
Yeah.
holy fucking shit!
These are the formative years.
Yeah, it just it shot up. And she's getting tall. She's just like she's different.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Becoming a young lady.
I like it.
That's
I don't-
good.
I don't like it.
It's pretty crazy to see, man. I mean,
Motherfucker's got it
grow
down now.
and mature.
Well,
and become their own people.
when you met her, how old was she?
8.
She was 8. So 8 to 15 is
Yeah.
Yeah,
she's
it's a
13,
big
14?
difference.
15?
14.
14.
Yeah, she's still 14.
So that's the big change in
yeah,
your life, man.
6
You're a
years
different
during
person.
that time. Yeah, 8 to 14 is. Yeah, that's a.
And that's everything, like physically, mentally. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's a big growth spurt.
yeah.
I don't like it. 8-year-old, eight forever. That's what it's
8 for.
8 forever.
Did you
Just
guys
farting microphones and shit. That was funny. Won't do that anymore.
Jesus.
It was hilarious, dude. We did this like karaoke thing. We sing like go right back into the song.
Oh my god! I hope her friends don't watch us either.
No one watches this.
It's like you used to fart in the microphone.
Right? She's all embarrassed. Did you guys see the Tyreek Hill thing?
Yeah.
Dude,
What do you think of it?
How do you feel?
I definitely want to hear what you think.
Okay, because I have
too.
a strong
Yeah.
opinion.
I feel that both parties could have handled themselves better.
I agree.
So they approach him, they knock on his window. Now, I mean, what do you expect them to do? They pull you over.
That's
Your
what killed.
window's
That's
up.
what
You
bothered
have
me.
Dark tints, black tints on
You
your
were
car.
speeding, right? They clocked you on
Right.
camera,
Right.
and he's knocking on your window.
Right.
And what does he say?
Like 9 times in a row. Don't knock on my window like that.
Don't
beat on my window like that.
Why
Don't
are you
beat
beating on my window like that?
Yeah. They kept repeating it too. Like
And
he was
that-
being a little bit of an asshole.
But it annoys
He
you as a
was.
cop. You're like, you're doing the wrong thing. Like, I'm
Right.
trying to fucking figure something out. If you
Yeah.
handle it better, we both would handle it better, don't you think?
Right.
It was such a quick
Yeah. So
way to antagonize. Like,
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So you like well, let me finish and I'll
Go ahead,
tell
go
you
ahead, I'm sorry.
what. No, because I was going to just say what I would do in that situation, but I want to first finish explaining how I feel about the situation. You know they're about to approach your car. You know you were speeding. Put the fucking window down, bro. Be,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Be cooperative. Not that he wasn't, but he kind of was antagonizing. So now you turn the cops up now. Now they're turned up. Now,
And it was completely black tinted, right? Like you can't see unless he rolls the window down. Right?
actually,
I'm
he had
asking because I don't.
no, I thought it was when he had the window up, I actually,
You could see
on
him?
the body cam, you can actually see through.
Okay.
You know, it's not
So,
great though. It's not
but in
great
the sun
visibility.
in Miami-
Yeah.
It's probably like factory tint type of thing.
Yeah. So, so then they're like, yo, it kind of escalates a little bit, and they're like, yo, put the window down, or I'll drag you out this car, or whatever, and they fucking pull him out the car. Unnecessary.
That part's unnecessary.
Unnecessary.
Exactly.
Because even if someone is rude to you as a cop, right? Because he wasn't like cursing him out or anything like that. He wasn't nice, but you don't have the right to do what they did to him.
No.
That's not right. Now, at the same time, what you like, the way I looked at it is you got to remember who you're dealing with. Like, if I get pulled over, I know I was wrong. Even if I don't think I was wrong, I'm still, I'm gonna have the window down. My hands usually, I don't have them on the steering wheel. I usually have them on my knees like this, right? And I'm cooperative. If you need to see drivers, okay, cool. I'm gonna go in the glove compartment, so officer, boom, boom, boom. That's how I would handle it. Why couldn't you handle it like that? Now I get you might have been annoyed. You know what I mean? Like you're trying to get to the game, you're running late, but you did break the law, whether you like it or not. You know what I mean?
It's no one's fault that you're late, but your own.
Right. You did that.
You did it.
So, my overall thing was like he should have been better, but they had no right to do what they did. And then his teammates see him, they pull over. Then the fucking cops now, because they're on a 10 now. The cops are already, the ego's been bruised now.
Yep.
Now they're, you know what I mean? Who the fuck are you? You stand back. Like, they're just there to try to help their fucking friend, their teammate out, bro. You know what I mean? So I think it could have been, I think they both, Tyreek Hill should have been better off the rip, but the cops, they were completely in the wrong for doing what they did.
And this is, honestly, this is the value of body cam.
Body cams. Yeah.
Dude, so
Popular
For
opinion
real.
shouldn't fucking sway it. It shouldn't have any place in what actually happened. Did the police break protocol?
Yes.
yes,
Then that's all you need to know.
that's it.
Yeah.
Right.
But was Danny Torres that the cop that got suspended? The
Torres? His
remember
name is
is 'cause
Torres?
Yeah.
Oh.
His name is Torres. Danny Torres.
sure you-
Daniel Torres.
sure you enjoy that.
But he called for him. He called for him to get fired. Do you think that's extreme? Coming from somebody who strangled his girlfriend.
Oh.
What? Oh,
we're gonna talk
you
about
never
that?
made a mistake and it didn't cost you your job. You're still a fucking millionaire. You
yeah,
fucking asshole.
I
Like,
didn't know he did that.
Yes, he called for him to get
Wow.
fired, and he strangled his girlfriend. I think in Oklahoma, in his college years or whatever. But he's no fucking saint.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I think you're right. It's an abuse of power.
Yeah.
So
see,
maybe,
it's-
yeah, you should have gotten fired. Or
It's
you
hard
should get
for me
fired.
because-
but also, like you said, when you're already annoyed that this, you know what I mean? And then
Yeah.
you know what I mean? You escalate the situation. Like, I feel like some cops are really, really big on that respectfulness. Like, you know,
Yeah,
I'm
but
a cop,
that
you gotta
doesn't-
respect me. I know. That's what I'm saying. So maybe he should get fired, but you call for somebody to get fired that, I don't know.
See, for me, it's tough because I don't know. I know what it is to have to be treated bad by cops.
Yeah.
Now, to keep it 100%, out of all the encounters I've had with cops, it's been like one time that I've had where I was like, okay, this is blatant racism. Every other time, cops are pretty chill. Yeah, it's because I'm chill. You know what I'm saying? Like
Your demeanor.
my demeanor, I'm very cooperative. I'm okay, cool. You know, this, that, the other. But I don't know how that feels to be put down, face down, and humiliated like that when it wasn't
That's what I mean.
called for.
it's
Would
uncalled for.
I want you fired after that? I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Because I'm like, yeah, I know I wasn't nice, but I wasn't
that
I wasn't
bad.
being I wasn't yeah, I wasn't a threat to you. I didn't try to harm you. I didn't do anything.
that
I
point-
just mouthed off a little bit.
No, I think what
So
the main issue on both sides is dealing with the ego behind it.
yeah.
And instead of just
Yeah, big egos on both sides. Tyreek Hill ego, cop ego.
Yeah, and instead of just being there to serve and protect, now you're not. You put it your job in a light and abusing power in that sense. And
Yeah.
with him getting pulled over, yeah, he was a douche in that. Just like get the ticket, shut up, and keep it. Just hand the ticket. But I've been in situations where I've been pulled over and they just want to yell at you and did you see how fast you were? Listen, I'm sorry. Just write me the fucking ticket. Like you don't have to discuss this. I messed up.
Do what you
Write
need
me
to
the
do. He actually did say that too. I
just
forgot.
write me the ticket.
Yeah.
He said he was like, just do what you gotta do. Well, give me the ticket. Let me go.
Yeah, let me go.
Yeah, he said that. I forgot.
And
But, yeah.
and that's the issue on that. So you have both an abusing power where, come on, man, you know you're speeding, just chill out. But
Yeah.
with
But
police
also-
officers,
Yeah.
you know, he's speeding, just write him the ticket. We didn't
Yeah.
have to do that exchange and yanking him out of the it's unnecessary. So
Right.
suspended, yes. Fired, I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe because
That's what I mean.
That's,
Like, I don't know.
I know. I'm
we're gonna look
torn
at all
on that
these
too.
different situations that this happens, and it's your job as a police officer to keep it cool. That's on
Right.
you.
Yeah.
So for you to let someone, because they were speeding, get you to that level where
Right.
now you've got
Yeah.
it's unnecessary. You shouldn't be in that line of work.
Yeah.
You know, because you're there to hey, you were putting other people's lives in danger by
Speeding.
speeding. Here's your ticket. Now go. But yeah.
So the big problem I have with it, right, is and this is what I have with police in general, is that you have the power now, like the amount of power you have, not too many other people have in their life.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So your job,
Life and death, dude.
exactly, like your
Yeah.
job now gives you this qualified immunity, which is fucking bullshit.
Yep.
Okay, where you can fucking physically hurt somebody. You can physically, pull someone out of their fucking car because you don't like the way they're talking to you.
Yeah,
Right.
that makes no sense.
That doesn't
Right.
make sense.
No.
So,
Right.
and your actions now have consequence on the rest of these people's lives.
Yeah.
Their freedom.
Yeah.
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 So that's where it's. Yes, I honestly, like, now it's funny because I was sitting here like listening to what you guys were saying. I'm like, yeah, I think he does deserve to be fired because
Yeah.
if I did this as a bartender,
Yeah. Yeah.
I know we're comparing apples and oranges,
Yeah.
but if I acted this way with such disregard for the rules we have to abide by,
Yeah, you'd be gone instantly.
out.
Instantly.
Not even it wouldn't even be a
Exactly.
It
fucking
wouldn't be a question. Right.
So why is it that because he's a cop he gets a pass?
You're right. No, that's a great point.
We have
Yeah.
a union. You know?
Yeah.
No union. If I acted the way he acted,
No union would let
no,
you.
they
wouldn't
wouldn't
back
fight
you.
for you.
Fucked up.
No.
Yeah.
You fucked up, dude.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I
This
guess
isn't
you're
an
right.
infraction. This is you abusing
Your power.
your
Yeah.
power. Like, this is a straight abuse of your power for no other reason than your ego was hurt.
And that's the thing. You shouldn't be in that line of work if you can't
Mm-hmm.
keep it together, hold that shit inside like a winner, and just do your job.
Like, there's ways.
Seriously.
Yeah. No.
And like
facts.
I try to make like parallels. So okay, now as a bartender, if someone's giving me fucking shit, I can just be like, I'm not going to serve you anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the way I use my. I'm not breaking any laws. I'm not breaking any.
But that's the way you use your power.
That's the way you use your power. This cop could have gone back and wrote him 1 million fucking tickets and put his fucking with 1 million points and put his driver's license on in a fucking in a bad
jeopardy
spot.
or something.
Like,
Yeah.
here you go, dude.
Yeah.
I wrote all the tickets you wanted me to write. Here you go.
Right.
You're on your way.
Right.
That's the way he should have handled it, not ripped him out of the car.
Yeah, it's excessive. I just feel like when
He was no threat.
when you
At
call,
all.
when you call for somebody's job, like I don't know, it's like
It's
let them,
gay. It's fucking gay. Let's say what it is.
like let them handle it. Like
Right,
I wouldn't be
right,
like
right.
that guy should be
You should be
fired. Like
fired.
Not for nothing though. How many times have we been bartenders and someone calls for our job to be fired?
I think it's
oh, that's all the
hilarious.
time. It's funny as
You know
hell.
what I mean?
Like, word? You want my job?
Good
You
luck.
have it.
Right.
Good luck in New Jersey.
I'd like for you to have it.
Yeah, I would love for you to work this one night.
And you know what, man?
Trade.
I can't help but watch that and be like, I wonder, I hate to do this, but I don't hate to do it. It's just how I feel. People can feel however the fuck they want to feel.
Exactly.
But I'm like, I wonder if there was some racism in that. And I know they weren't white, they were Spanish.
He can't be
Yeah,
racist because he's Spanish. Remember?
That's true. Forgot.
That doesn't work.
That's not allowed. It doesn't work. Reverse racism.
Must be nice to be you, Torres.
Don't get
But
mad
like,
at the
I
Browns.
wonder because like there is a group of people in the U.S. No matter what fucking race you are, you see a young black dude living a life like that with that car. What the fuck he think he is?
Oh, yeah.
Like what?
Yeah.
This is my only time where I can maybe express how I really feel about the fact that him, this black dark motherfucker, can live this life like this, and I gotta, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you know, it just, I'm like, I wonder if he, I don't know. We'll never know. If Tyreek Hill was white, would that have happened with him talking to the cops that way? Because I've seen plenty of times.
Oh, they get funky with you,
white
too.
dudes talk to cops.
Yeah.
They get away.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
I'll be appalled. I'm like,
Scared.
It's like
that's amazing.
Yeah, it's like watching that white friend curse in front of his mom. You're like,
Yeah, exactly that, dude.
right? You're like, what do we do
I feel
now?
attacked right now.
Blancophobic.
But man, you know, there is like a inherent thing with a lot of people where like black men are looked at either as like a threat more so than a white person, and, or if you see a black person, a black man in that position, wealthy, famous, whatever, you know, there's a little bit of jealousy there.
Yeah.
And then so
It's
I
always.
don't know if they felt that, but for the way they turned up that quick from him talking like that, it was
Yeah.
like, there seems to be a little bit more behind this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was all
You know
ego.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was all ego.
And it's between
Yeah.
two, like
Right.
for both of them. It was
For both of them.
Yeah, but
Right.
it was like, I don't know, man.
I just wouldn't dare. Like me, I wouldn't dare, dude. Like, even
not
if I'm
worth
Tyreek
it.
Hill, like I wouldn't.
No.
Like, I might be annoyed. Who the fuck's not annoyed when you get pulled over?
Yeah.
It's the most annoying,
It's
frustrating
annoying,
thing.
and it feels personal, even though it's not.
Right,
You
like-
were fucking
I
speeding.
want
You
to talk
got
shit
caught.
to the cops as soon as they get to
Yeah.
my what the fuck, bro? What? I'm trying to get to work. What?
Yeah.
That's how I would like to respond. But I will never.
But
do
you want to
that.
live.
Right. 'Cause
Yeah.
I don't know who the fuck.
Exactly.
Like you said, like
You
they
don't
have,
know who
they
you
have
got.
all the power. When you get pulled over, you have zero power.
Yep.
They have the power to kill you if it comes to that. You know what I mean? Or it's like you said, take your freedom away,
Yeah,
whatever,
freedom,
whatever.
yeah, they're responsible for a lot.
So, you know, I'm going to be cooperative, but at the end of the day, that shit was out of hand. It was
And
out
it's
of
also-
hand.
it's
It was
also
out,
like-
it was out of hand.
It's
bro.
also a thing of accountability, which we talk about a lot.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I got pulled over recently on the way into work. I was doing 60 in a 45.
Okay. Not crazy,
This
right?
is insane. Yeah.
That's why I have a radar detector.
So I get popped. I'm in Absecon.
Yeah.
I think I might have been in Galloway by the time, but I got pulled over, but I can't remember. Kid, and this, like when I tell you this kid is like wet behind the ears, that pulled me over. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He loved the fact that he got to
Oh,
pull somebody
God.
over. He left a stop and came and pulled me over. So he was finishing up with this one.
Oh, wow.
And bounced out and came and got me.
Okay, he's
Right?
a little too gung ho.
Yeah, whatever.
Having fun,
I
yeah.
saw him come out and I was like,
Maybe
I
he's a
passed
gold
him.
star kind of guy.
Yeah.
you know?
I actually looked down as I passed him, and I was like, I'm doing 60. I'm like, he's at a stop. He's not gonna fucking pull me over. Boom, came right out.
Yeah.
I started pulling over before he even threw his
Yep.
lights on.
I do the same
you
thing.
got the- yeah.
Yep.
Like, I already know he's coming.
As soon
at
as
me.
you see him, you do a U-turn and you know you're speeding. Because that's what you do. You look at your speedometer real quick. You're like, fuck, that's for me.
Dude.
So I just pulled over. put all my windows down, dome light on, chilling. Kid came up. He's like, "Hey, you doing? So-and-so police department. You know why I pulled you over?" I was like, "I was probably speeding, right?" He's like, "Yeah, I got you doing this and this." I'm like, "Yeah, I believe you." That's all I said. I'm like, "Yeah, I believe you." I'm like, "Here you go."
No, yeah.
Had everything ready. Here you go. He's like, and I, handed him my gold card because I'm quiet. And
I got one of those.
Why didn't you just slap him in the face?
Here you go. I gave him everything. Came back. He's like, "Yeah, listen." He's like, "Where are you on the way to?" I was like, "I'm actually on my way to work."
Yeah.
He's like, "All right, cool." He's like, "Here." He's like, just so you know, it goes from 45 to 40 on from I
That's
think
cool from
Galloway into
Say that.
Absecon.
Oh, okay.
I was like, "Good to know." I'm like, "Thank you." I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, I should know this by now, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, but it's cool. It is, but that's the thing. Is like, if you treat these guys
That's all I'm saying.
with respect, there's no reason to be. Even if you are annoyed, just be like, understand that you're gonna get out of this quicker, no matter what.
Yeah.
If you just give them respect,
Right.
unless they are complete fucking assholes,
Right.
And that
which is
happens.
a real thing.
They're
Yes.
they're
That
hell
happens.
bent on
Yeah.
doing some bullshit. Yeah.
So do what you can, and
Yeah.
then be a dick.
Yeah.
right.
But
Meet
it's-
it with whatever, but at the same, but realize that you don't have any power really.
And I just feel like, do you think the suspensions and the firings, are they situational? Like, I don't think they are either.
Oh no.
I don't think that cops. I don't think any public sector, any public sector job should not have unions.
Should not, you said.
Not have
Yeah.
unions. Nope. There should be
I
no cop
agree.
union.
Yeah,
There should be
yeah.
no teacher union.
Right.
There should be. I don't
Shouldn't have
believe in
anybody
that.
to save you if you do
Yeah.
if you're doing
If you do
bullshit.
something wrong, yeah.
Especially
Yeah.
with cops,
Yeah.
because now you have this
too much
system
at
that's in
stake.
place
Yeah.
Yes.
to protect pieces of shit.
Right.
And
Right.
that's what ends up happening when you find out people are, dying because they get shot for putting hot water in the sink and shit like that. You remember
Oh,
that?
the
Oh,
girl,
lady.
Yeah.
the woman.
Yeah.
That was fucking
That was
insane,
crazy.
dude.
But you saw how he had a history. Like you
Yeah.
see it. There's bad eggs,
Yep.
just like there's bad eggs in any other job. Get rid of them.
And
They're,
they're-
yeah.
My bad. I
You're
didn't
getting
mean to-
paid to be a hired gun
Right.
that flies off the handle based on each
different situation.
different situation for your biased feelings. And
Right.
it's not cool.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How
get
you
rid of
feeling?
all-
How you're feeling that day, and
Yeah.
all that shit. You're human.
Right.
Oh yeah,
So
we
it's
all
like-
go through it. And
I would say to Tyreek, bro, at the end of the day, fuck what it should be like. I don't live
Yeah.
in that world.
Yeah, exactly.
Should you be able to do that and them not do anything to you?
Yes.
Absolutely. You know what the fuck you're dealing with.
But you're
Yeah,
yes, you're in the
you already
temperature.
know.
You're
Like,
dealing with and bro, you're black, bro. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, bro. You're black. You don't know
It's what we were
and
taught. Sorry, yeah.
motherfuckers don't like that you are able to have this life. You got to be cognizant of that. So you get pulled over by a cop, be fucking respectful. Once again, they had no right to do what they did. They're way out of line
Yeah.
for that shit.
Yes.
And there should be major repercussions for that.
Consequences and repercussions.
But I don't know, man. I don't care, if I'm wealthy, if whatever I'm driving, I'm going to be even more respectful because I feel like you might not even like it.
Yeah.
Rather than me driving.
maybe he lost that. Maybe he's lost that because he's so rich.
And
You
I
know,
was
I'm not
thinking,
black.
dude,
I'm
I was-
OJ.
Yo, for real, I was thinking that too. Because when I was watching that footage, I'm like, oh, Tyreek Hill, he's got so much praise
Yeah.
and so much acclaim. And he's, you know what I mean? He's known as one of the best wide receivers ever. You get caught up in that love and those cheers and
You
shit.
think
when you
everybody
score,
knows
it's
who you are too?
Right,
Like,
yeah,
I don't
like,
think I would
bro,
have
listen.
recognized him. Like I'm not.
right. You're not a
Dolphins
fan. I
I'm
would
not-
have, but I
Yeah,
follow.
Yeah, you
football.
follow more.
Right.
I don't follow that shit.
But yeah, bro, just you don't live in the world because he probably feels like, I wasn't the nicest, but they didn't have a right to do that. You're right.
You're right.
But would you rather just be respectful and would you rather do everything in your power that you can to not have that happen,
Exactly. Like when people
or
good.
go the route that you went? Now look at what the fuck you're dealing with.
Exactly.
yeah.
Like
You could just calm your emotions down and be like, all right, here you go, officer. Yeah, I was speeding. I know. I apologies. Well, here you go. Whatever.
yeah,
You
it's
write
like
me the ticket,
it's
do
like
what you need to do.
crashing into somebody that cut you off. because you don't. I shouldn't have to hit my brakes right now.
Right. Right.
Right?
Yeah.
Is that a good analogy? I mean, I'm just saying.
No,
like,
that makes
somebody
sense,
cuts you
though.
off, you hit your brakes, you avoid it. You're like, fuck.
Right.
Yeah, they're wrong, but you're like,
Right.
I'm just gonna keep going. I'm gonna.
Yeah, you're gonna teach them a lesson.
I'm gonna teach them a
right?
lesson.
At what cost, though?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, so like live in the world that we live in. You know what I mean? And then you want to, and if you get mistreated, do whatever you can to right that wrong. You know what I mean? But I'm not living in the world as I'm this person and they should know me and I could say this or say that, whatever, because
Exactly.
they don't have the right to do that.
Yeah,
But what if
the
they do
bottom
it? Now
line.
what?
It's like treat others the way you want to be treated. If he
Yeah.
was in your shoes, how would you want to be treated in that situation? And
Right.
just-
And I just have a way that I operate and it's a shame, but I have life experience and multiple experiences with racism that I move a certain way. As a black man, it's just what you have to do. Living here, it's just what it is. Like you gotta be a certain way, and it's just if you don't like it, it's like I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
we try to change shit. We can always
the outcome that could fucking potentially hurt you, kill you.
No,
Yeah.
people live in, like we've talked about this before, people live in these fantasy lands where they think that things are going to fucking change. It's like, bro, you're never going to stop people from being racist.
No.
no.
Not in
That's
this
what I'm
You
country.
can
saying.
stop it at an
It's
institutional
definitely-
level.
Right.
For sure.
Yeah.
Laws,
There you go.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But you're never going to
But
stop
individuals?
individuals from being pieces of shit.
No.
No,
Something
and then
that's
instilling that
taught,
into
too.
their children.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And
It's
it keeps
never gonna
fucking
end.
going.
It's taught.
I think
Never
that
ends.
fame has
It's been
gotten
here
to
since the
them.
beginning of humans.
Yeah.
Tribe. It's tribalism. That's all it is.
Yeah.
And when you break it down into that simple, like the way of looking at it, where it's like just a tribal instinct that humans have.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not going anywhere, man.
No.
No. As long as we exist, it's not going anywhere.
No.
But I think you're right though that the fame and the wealth and everybody seems to love you. Oh my God! Like
Yeah, not everybody
I
knows
think-
who you are.
I think that gets
said
to you,
it.
and I
It's
can
the
see
same-
how
same
it could
thing.
if you allow that to get to you. But nah, bro.
I mean, think about it. He's probably been having his ass kissed
Yeah.
since he was a fucking teen, like trying to, you know, what I
Yeah,
mean?
being that
Like
good as he
being
was,
that good
yeah, for that
and,
long,
and
yeah,
for that long, like
Yep.
this is already more than half of his life.
right. So yeah, nah,
But like you said, Fantasyland, dude. Guess what? Not everybody knows you, and not everybody cares
Nobody gives a
who
fuck.
the fuck
yeah,
you
they
are.
don't, yep,
You need to care who you are.
yeah.
Keep
Come
it-
to my bar.
You
I'll
want a
teach
beer?
you.
Anybody want a beer?
Yeah, let's do it.
Beer? No beer?
Yeah.
Beer? All right.
Let's go,
That's a
Shan.
little-
Beer time.
I'm gonna stink like booze at the dentist.
Perfect.
You guys gotta take some
You just
X-rays.
had Listerine. That's what you had.
Okay.
There you go. But yeah, man, I don't know. I just like I'm all for, the world that we want to live in. Like, let's try and do it then. Let's try to make. But while it's not that, let's live
Yeah.
in the real one
Yeah.
Yeah.
and not get fucking killed or whatever.
It's
you know what I
weird.
mean? Like who wants to be in this situation? I couldn't believe that shit when I was watching it. I first saw it. I'm like, that's fucking. What the hell did he do? I'm like, what
Yeah.
did he do? I'm
Yeah.
seeing Tyreek. I'm like, why is Tyreek Hill? Why
It
they got
still
him like
doesn't
that? Was he
negate that.
fighting? Was he
Yeah.
resisting? And I saw what it was. Then the body cam shit came out. I'm like, yeah, he was an asshole, but
But
that?
still, that's too much.
like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
It's my favorite thing to scream at the gun range while I shoot. I go, stop resisting! Stop resisting!
That's your fantasy?
That's my favorite thing to do while I was at the gun range. Just squeeze off shots, screaming, stop resisting.
Did you see that?
Maybe I'll get out of
video
it
Of the
when I
guy
kill
that
somebody.
got tased from behind and he said, stop resisting or put your hands behind your back and shot at the same time and electrocuted him.
It's all
What are you doing?
it's all like just for the video because all these they all know they're being recorded now,
Yeah,
so they
yeah,
have like this track that they play in
Stop
their head.
resisting.
Yeah, they're fucking
Stop
like
resisting.
fucking tasing a fucking dude and fucking telling him to stop resisting.
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of hard to stop moving when I'm getting tased.
Yeah. Hey, officer, I'm convulsing. This is not resisting. Convulsing and resisting is not the same thing. Thank you, sir.
Colossus.
Colossus.
Cheers.
Everyone.
Hey Dork, why are you drinking?
Yeah, what are you doing?
I'm hosting a podcast, sir.
Gay ass water. Drinking gay water.
Anywho, what else has happened in the news? What else have we seen? A lot of things have happened.
Yeah, wait.
Did
what?
anybody see that summertime the homeless encampment that they had under the boardwalk?
Where?
That it was
in AC?
dismantled. Did you read about that?
Well, they were the ones who set fire to the resorts. Remember?
Yes, yeah.
They were trying to tap into the fucking electric.
Yeah, but they had
fucking boardwalk on fire.
Yeah,
Bro.
that's right. I remember that.
But they tapped into everything else. They had electricity, running water. They tapped into one of their beer fucking lines,
That's
dude.
so lit.
Yes, they had.
I'm not even mad.
Yeah,
That's
no.
fire, bro.
That's like
They had stolen beds. They were getting pizza delivered to apartment U. Was called. This was under the boardwalk.
Underground?
Fucking genius. Yes. And I
Underground.
like Bobby gave me an article to read. Dude, there's so much shit. I was like, oh my god, you give people time. Like
these
you
people
think
are resourceful.
that's what
Bro.
I'm saying. You know,
People are fucking awesome.
put that energy into.
How are you
a
homeless?
job.
Like how are you?
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. How are you
Dude.
homeless then? I guess if they want to be. You know what I mean? A lot of these people, you gotta realize too, a lot of these people are like dope heads and shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Most
Oh,
are just
yeah.
like,
That's
fuck it, I
mostly-
don't mind it. I like living like this.
but it wasn't bad. Like when you go in there, they had, you know what I mean? Like
like it.
electricity, beds, blankets, heat,
Yo,
beer on tap.
Yeah, that's
that
fucking
is
awesome.
so fucking fire.
You want a beer?
Yo, you got beer. You got homeless beer.
And
That's
even
wild.
a fake apartment where they deliver pizza, and they would just wait and get deliveries. So you got money to get pizza delivered. Like, oh my god,
I'm gonna brew a beer and call it Soup Kitchen.
I know it's old, but I'm like, I just read about that shit. It was fucking insane. The craziest part to me was the beer. Like they tapped
That is
into
insane.
the beer lines.
the
Like how the
fuck-
fuck did they like?
yeah, how they get
I know
the
Scott.
lines
Scott
down?
be like, that's actually
wild.
pretty simple. I mean, this-
Right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
he's like, you guys are stupid. I already figured it out. You know what? I'm gonna go do that when I get to the house.
Shit, man, I'm about to fucking sell my house and just go live under the boardwalk. Sounds pretty fucking dope.
They had everything, dude. I forget where they stole beds from somewhere. And then it was just crazy.
I would love to
Like,
have seen that. I would love to have
I
seen
would
that
have.
setup. Like, I'm so curious as to what that looked like.
Yeah, and they were the
Wow.
ones that set fire to fucking resorts and shit.
That was fucking crazy.
Wow, that's
The
impressive.
whole shit was burning. That's how they got caught. Though, like they wouldn't have gotten caught otherwise.
Yeah, because they're probably
I
like,
wish they never got caught.
the amount of energy they're pulling is
Yeah.
not gonna be a lot.
No,
You know,
they'll
so
never
yeah,
get caught.
yeah.
Yeah, it's
resorts ain't
pennies.
never
Yeah,
gonna even fucking notice it.
never notice it. Yeah.
The water, same with the water.
Do you never know who these people are? Like homeless people, you never know like how intelligent, what their past life was, what like what they were, what habit caused them to go. Like
Yeah.
they're not all just like waste of life.
Yeah.
You know what I
No,
mean? They're
no, they
people
just,
they
you know.
have
Yeah.
passed and they just
I ran
whatever it
into,
is got a
Turn
hold
into
of them and they couldn't shake
unfortunate.
that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I ran into this kid who I knew that worked at I won't say where, but he worked at a restaurant that we frequented, and I ran into him when I had that shop on off of Tennessee.
Yeah, yeah.
I was like, "Yo, dude." I mean, obviously he was fucking straight up fucking like dope head, right?
Yeah.
I was like, it was funny too because he was wearing one of the old a shirt from one of the clubs we worked in.
Yeah.
And I ran to him. I was like, "Dude, what are you doing?" And he's like, "Oh," I'm like, "I haven't seen you this night." He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "I'm like straight up." He's like, "I'm living on the street."
Damn.
I'm like, "All right." Well, I'm like, "Do you want?" And there was actually a methadone clinic like down the street from me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? I was like, "Do you want?" I'm like, "Listen, like, I'm just gonna ask him like, do you want help?" I'm like, "'Cause I'll help you." I'm like, "Whatever, we'll go right now." You know. He's like, "Honestly, no."
Yeah.
He's, I like doing that. I like
That's
doing
my
heroin.
first time ever. Oh, wait, go ahead. Finish.
Pretty much. He was like, "I like doing
Oh
heroin."
shit! Wait.
Fucking Kenny's reaction.
Kenny was like, "Oh no, I like resorting with myself, like being resourceful. I like heroin.
Hold on.
This shit just."
I like doing heroin. That much.
Kenny just regrouped.
I did. Because I thought you were going to say something totally different.
What do you think I was gonna say?
He's like, "Oh, go ahead."
I thought you were going to say, I thought you were going to say he said that he likes living like that.
No,
Like he likes like being.
That's
on
what I
the
said, like
street.
resourceful and getting his own
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. And you're like, I like heroin. Oh wait, no. Time out. Rewind.
he just straight. He's like, I love heroin that much. He's like, I love the way he's like the way it
honest,
makes me
though.
feel. It was like this, the most honest answer I ever got from somebody.
Yeah.
It was like post nut clarity.
PNC.
He constantly has post nut clarity. this
PNC
kid.
Bank.
That is HR, by the way. So
Yo, that's crazy.
Yeah, and I was just like, okay. I was like, well, if you ever want help, I'm like, my shop's right here. Just stop by, man.
Yeah. You ever
He's
see
like,
him,
okay. He's
you
like, I
ever see him
appreciate it.
again? Never seen him again?
I don't even know if he's still alive. I have
Yeah,
no idea.
man.
Yeah.
Hopefully he is. That's
Yeah, hopefully he is, but knowing,
yeah.
I mean, this was back in like 2012. This was 10 years
oh
ago.
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, 14 years ago. Jesus Christ. So, yeah, who knows? I hope he is. I hope he's doing okay. I hope he figured shit out. But I didn't see him again after that. And yeah, who knows?
Yeah.
But it's nuts. Like that changed the way I look at like drug addicts on the street.
How?
A lot.
Like how?
Yeah.
How? Like
How that changed
Yeah.
the way I look at it?
yeah.
Just that they're coherent.
Oh, like they know.
I mean,
okay,
they
they're
know,
not like
they know that it's fucking disgusting.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But they're just so addicted.
They're so addicted,
and love
bro.
it so much.
Right.
Like that was the way he made it seem was like this makes me feel like he pretty much was like this makes me feel better than being in a warm than being with my family and being at home.
Yeah.
Did you almost want to try it? Like,
No.
I'm fucking
No.
terrible.
Because I look at it, I'm like, I enjoy doing what I'm doing. Like I enjoy
Yeah, of course.
Right.
working and like making money and then going out and enjoying like and living in this home that I fucking built and
Yeah,
paid
yeah.
for and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, like,
Yeah, of course.
it's like I did this
But he finds more worth in
just feeling
the
that way.
feeling of heroin.
Yeah.
That's fucking.
That's how
And, like,
strong. That's
dude,
how
when I-
strong that shit is.
Yeah,
bro.
I did. So when I busted my arm up, this is 1998 when I did this, right? They shot me with Demerol because they had to
Okay.
set my arm twice,
Yeah,
and
it was the best feeling in the world,
I couldn't believe it.
right?
Yeah.
I was sitting there
Yo,
like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
you get it. You get it.
Dude, my elbow was shattered. My
Damn.
radius was snapped in half.
What'd you do to
Hey.
it? Damn.
I was snowboarding and I fucking just like mangled my arm.
Damn.
W.
It was super white. I was trying to
Snowboarding is so much fun though.
I was trying to
I've
show
never
off.
been snowboarding, skiing.
I did it-
Snow tubing. None
I
of that
did
shit.
it once.
I mean, when I was a kid, sledding and shit, snow tubing, but
I want to go again.
never
bro.
as an
Great.
adult.
It's a good time.
No, it's fun as
Sure.
shit.
We should go. We should rent a fucking log
Let's
cabin
fucking do
somewhere.
that this winter.
In
Yeah.
Poconos.
Luke's got the place.
Yeah, let's
Up
see
there.
if
He
we got
gets it for a week every year.
Poconos
in
or Vermont? Oh yeah.
Vermont,
Killington.
Dude, it's fucking dope up there.
Do they
Yeah.
He'll
have
love you.
tubes? Because
You'll be like the only black
Yeah,
dude there.
I
They'll be like,
wouldn't
oh
get
my
skis
god, the
either. I'm not
chocolate
trying to break
man.
anything.
Perfect.
They're gonna love you, dude.
Perfect.
They will.
Come one, come all.
Dude, yeah.
The snow bunnies.
we might all be laid off.
Oh shit. Even better.
We might all be laid off, but do a
yeah.
guys trip.
It's true. But yeah,
Done.
And
Done,
Shannon,
done.
sorry.
But you.
thanks.
Guys trip
yeah.
and Shannon.
I'm Shannon.
Oh yeah, Shannon.
I'm still here.
I guess you can come too.
She said I'm still here.
Yes, you can come. But you said you understood how people can get addicted to that shit.
Of course.
I
Oh,
didn't
plus
even
with the doctors.
remember my fucking arm was broken.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Like my my right
crazy.
arm was mangled.
Yeah.
All my
Mangled. And I
problems
was just
seem
sitting there
to
like they put it in a
fall
sling.
away.
They splinted it, put it in a sling. I was just sitting there. My boys came in. They shot me up, and my boys came like, yo, go get your boy. I was like, let's do another run. Come on. I'm like, yo, what are we doing? They're like, "Bro, what? I was like, I'll drive. Let's go. Come on, fucking pussies. Like, you don't want to do another one? They're like, let's go, dude. I'm like, all right, I'll drive, you fucking pussies. Let's go. You know?
Like
Totally
you feel like
didn't even
Superman.
Forgot.
Dude.
Yeah, dude. You forget everything. You forget every one
Yeah,
of your
nowadays
problems.
they would have recorded you. You know what I mean? Like they record everybody
Yeah.
that gets high,
Thank
like a
God we
dentist
didn't
and all
have
that shit.
going
Yeah,
on when we were young.
Yo, did you see the kid? I guess he just woke up from like getting his teeth getting pulled.
David after dentist.
Was that?
no. That was a long one. Long ago. That was a long time ago.
Yeah.
David's got to be 30 with kids by now.
Yes.
She's like, all right,
Well,
that's from
I'm-
2012.
Yeah, that was. We were talking about it at the same time.
I remember they were on
1912,
Tosh and everything.
When he was
What?
like, in the middle of it. That was funny.
Oh my
All right,
God.
sorry.
It was great, but it was like it's funny. Like imagine your kids high. Like it's not like
Yeah.
the crazy
Oh my
stuff they
God.
say sober. Like
Right.
imagine if your kids
Oh
are
my
high.
God.
It's so funny. This kid wakes up and he's like laying down. And he's like, dude, I need some water or something. And and his mom's like, calm down. She's like, you need to stay hydrated. And she takes a popsicle, right, and like lays it on his mouth.
Oh, he's like, I'm not gay.
He's like, I'm not gay.
I'm not gay.
I'm not gay. Don't do that. I'm not gay.
She's like putting it on his lips. He's like, oh no, like you're. It was so.
I didn't see that. That's
He was
hilarious.
like, my man
bro.
was fighting for his life.
For real.
I'm not gay.
Like, It was the greatest one.
Even incoherent, he's still.
I don't want to suck that dick.
It was so funny.
Oh man,
Internet
yeah, drugs
fucking
are fucking crazy, bro.
Yeah.
They really
Drugs
are.
are crazy. Like the first time I experienced knowing, like understanding how people get addicted to shit. I think I'll tell you about this. I don't care either. I first did ecstasy like 10 years ago,
It's fucking great.
and yeah, I was like,
MDMA.
yeah, I
It
was
is
third
wonderful.
wheeling. It was a couple and just me, and they were like, yo, this is what we do. Sometimes we go out, whatever, we take a little bit, and I was like, they're like, you want to? And I knew him really well, and I trusted him. I'm like, all right, fuck it. Because I'd never done anything. And they gave me like a half of a pill, right? So we drive we're in Galloway. We're driving to AC. We go to fucking Le Grand Fromage.
Ooh, the big cheese.
Yes. That's the place to go, too.
big
When you're doing this shit. Oh, that couldn't be in a better place.
Yo, right?
Could have picked a better spot.
Dude, so we get there, and it still hasn't kicked in yet. They're sitting at a table or whatever. I'm at the bar. And I remember this shit so vividly. I'm like, yo, I'm about to go turn around and ask them, like, why is it taking so long? So I get up, and as I turn, it was like, bang. That shit hit me. And I looked at them, and I was about to say something, and they saw it. They were like, they started laughing. They were like, yeah. Dude, it was the most unbelievable feeling ever. It just intensifies and enhances all your senses.
Yeah.
Everything is brighter. Touch is
Vivid
crazy.
touch,
Yeah, I was like, yo, I can't do this.
I'll
be on the street.
Serotonin.
I'll be on the street. So I did it like a total.
He's like, I did it like 14 more times.
Nah,
but after that, I was,
like 3. Like I did it a couple years ago, and it was again the best ever experience. I'm like, but I fortunately I have the willpower to be able to say
self control.
no. You can do this shit every once in a while. I'm like,
Because you understand what the long-term effects of it are.
right?
If you keep doing this.
and I have the good fortune. I used to look at it as a negative thing, but now I just take the positives from it. The good fortune of my dad was on heroin for 30 years.
Ooh.
Yeah, he's very open about it. He fucked his whole life up. Like a lot of my childhood was fucked up, and I didn't understand that shit until I got older and understood drugs, and I was like, oh, he was addicted. This is not actually how he wanted to be.
You understand the power of it.
Yeah. So me seeing what that shit did, I'm like, no, I'm not gonna just go crazy because I'm not gonna be a fucking junkie, dude. Like, but that I see how people, because you can't. Here's the fucked up part: you can't create those feelings naturally. That's what's fucked up. You can't create what fucking ecstasy or MDMA does naturally. You can't.
No fucking way.
It's not possible. It's a certain chemical made to do that, and it literally just, it's like something just stomping on the dopamine fucking
Pump.
like, yeah, and it's just shooting way more of it than you're ever supposed to have at one time. And it's like,
That's crazy.
And you're just like-
I've never done that.
bro,
Do
it's
Well,
we should do it.
give me a good
If
source.
you have the
I want to
will-
do
That's
it.
my
I want to do it with Jess.
bugaboo.
No,
Give me a good
yeah.
source.
Oh, you don't
I'll
wanna do it
with
with me?
Jess.
I'll touch you.
Not yet.
all right. Yeah, I got you too.
Don't touch my no place, Scott.
Oh, you sound talking about a connect. You talking about?
He thought he was going to touch my heart. The guy
I didn't hear him say
the guy
that. I
that
thought he
wants
said
to
I
be
got you.
bullied.
Like I got you with like a connect with somebody who can supply it. To you.
The guy who makes
Oh,
the
yeah,
guy
I
who
got
makes
you too. Me
limes
talking
come.
about gay shit.
The guy who makes limes come. Come on.
Come on.
He was like,
He didn't make the line.
it's just a lime. You're squeezing the juice out of the lime.
Don't bully me.
Or
Shannon, what do you want to talk about? Come on, man. Let's get into it. How's your week?
We're talking about drugs.
How did your week go in your
And
new?
I feel bad because I.
You know,
do
Because of the
drugs.
I
what's
know.
up? Have you ever done anything?
I
Are
I
you
do
willing to say?
edibles. I do edibles.
Me too.
And I
are
first
great.
tried it in my 30s. So that whole
Same.
oh, we had so much fun
Same.
and we did this and we smoked pot. I didn't have that experience. So
Yeah.
and it's a good thing because I'm already naturally too hyper as it is.
Okay.
So anything that's gonna enhance it,
Yeah,
it's not a good look.
Not good.
It's already
No
too
Coke
much.
for you.
No.
So-
yeah, and they're like, oh, you can't tell me you never tried. I'm like, Honestly,
I never tried it either.
I've never
It might have
tried
the opposite effect.
Should I not?
What?
You know,
What?
like if you're like
calming
super
down.
hyper. Like
Oh
that's
yeah,
why
yeah. Like people
who
that
are
have
super hyper,
HD.
they give them amphetamine.
There was
Yeah.
a comedian, a little girl that was talking about how she actually was diagnosed with ADHD.
Yeah.
And she didn't know this at the time, but her and all her friends did cocaine, and everybody was hyper, but she was
Mellow.
yeah.
Yeah.
She
Damn,
was,
it had the
she was
opposite
like, it
effect.
had the
That's
opposite
crazy.
effect on me. She was like, guys, I think I can read. Like, just making it funny, but that's how it like focus. You know what I mean? It
Yeah,
brought her
yeah,
into
damn,
focus.
that's
It's
crazy.
pretty crazy,
It
yeah.
won't help with focus.
But weed, I've never done cocaine, but weed. Does that any paranoia come up for you or anything like that?
No, it's like a
Yeah, what does it do for you? What do you like about it? What do you like about
just
edibles?
edibles. I can't
Okay.
smoke it. I cough too much, and then
It
You're
hurts.
way
yeah.
too high.
yeah, and then you
Happened to me
know
last
you
night.
got to do like a weird like shotgun.
Dude,
thing
I
'cause
hate
can't
those. I hate
inhale
those
it.
cough highs. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Well, it always happens too. Like you're trying so hard not to, and then you start coughing. You're like,
Like fuck,
damn,
and then you
here it
do like
comes.
8 more of them.
Yep, here it
Once
comes.
you
Yeah.
do one cough, you gotta do like
Yeah.
7 or 8 more to get it cleared. Dude.
Yeah, even with the
Does
vape,
it
I'm
ever
like,
just
why
come
put
hit you like
stuff
20
that?
minutes later? Like, like you'll cough a little bit and you'll be like, all right, I'm good. And then you just be sitting back, like it'll just itch like right there and shit. Like that shit happens to me. I fucking hate
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
But
What's-
I like
what's-
smoking.
Yeah,
What's your
edible thing.
yeah, like what do you love about it?
When you're
Or,
just
like-
sitting there, it just feels like someone is just laying on your back, like you know, like just,
That's a really good way to describe it.
That is
Like,
like a
just-
little weight,
yeah,
but comfortable
like
weight,
this,
like a
like-
weighted blanket.
It's like a hug from the Lord.
Yeah,
Like it's gonna be okay.
Just, yeah,
It's okay.
just go to sleep. Go watch something fun.
That's
And
the
what I
best.
do.
I love it.
Dude,
save it.
I've
taking an
ne-
edible and watching like stand up or something.
You know what's
I
bad?
fucking cry laughing. I like
Yeah.
can't breathe.
So do I.
Do you
I love
ever
it.
are you ever really high and then watching reels and think something's really really
And
funny?
send it?
And no, I send it and unsend it to you guys like a million times.
Do you
I'll
really?
watch it 5 more times and I'm like, I don't know if I should.
You're like,
No.
this is
I'm
high
gonna start
funny.
labeling it. I'm gonna put a mental note that I'm like,
Yeah.
I thought this was hilarious
Right.
while I was high.
No,
Yeah.
I do that
You
too.
should
It gets
just
the
put,
same
like-
effect.
Exactly.
Like you're like, what the fuck are
If
you
you
laughing
send
at?
it, how you should just put high funny.
No, I do that too, and then I'll send it to my dad, and I'll go back, and I'm like, Dad, wasn't it funny? He was like, Not really. The child fell down the stairs, and she really looked like she was in a lot of pain, and I was like,
The child fell down.
That
wait,
was funny,
hold on.
though.
And I'm like, wait a second, let me look. And I'm like, shit, that wasn't funny.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
when
yeah.
you're high, it's
I
fucking hilarious.
Oh my god.
this is an example. Like I smoked right before bed, you know, and I'm trying
Yeah.
to like, you know,
Yeah.
come down from work, was like one of our last days of the week, or whatever. And there's a reel that comes on where this lady's like, it looks like they have like a little food cart, and she was just like fixing things like behind it, you know what I mean, where they're like serving people, and she steps into like this. It was just like a wood piece that was covering like a big ass hole.
Yeah.
And she broke through. And she fell, and I was dying laughing, but I'm watching it, right? And her leg, one of her legs kind of stayed up. So her one leg was like up here. And I couldn't stop fucking laughing. And it was like, she's really fucking hurt.
Stupid.
Dude, could you imagine falling down and your fucking leg
Like,
is
just-
like right here with you? Like, that shit ain't happening. You know
That
what I mean?
is
I'm
actually
45
funny.
years old. She's an older, chubby woman.
Oh,
And I was like,
yeah.
I was like, she's fucking.
Now look, now it's funny.
she's not spry
No.
or flexible.
No.
So your leg is staying there with you like
That's a
this.
force.
up.
You're in the hole and your fucking leg's up here. Like, that's fucking crazy. Like,
Oh, man.
and your other leg obviously went down straight. So you're like, fucking.
Imagine
Couldn't
the
stop laughing. I'm
injuries
like,
that she
she's
sustained.
dude. She pulled everything there is
She
to
probably
pull.
ripped shit. Oh,
Rip shit. Yeah,
that's-
yeah.
that's it. She'll never be the same after that. But I was fucking crying,
Guys ready?
laughing. Like,
You guys ready to go back dark?
oh man.
Yeah, let's go.
Wait, you want
Will
another
always
beer?
hates it.
Anybody
Scott.
want another beer?
Dark.
Another beer? Another beer?
Yeah, I got a dark topic that we just happened.
Yes.
So how do we feel about them trying to end Trump's life again?
Oh. It's all coming.
That's dark.
That's orange.
That's not.
It's fucked up. I love it though.
Our humor is dark.
Yo, was fucking that. Was
You're good? You want
that was like
Oh,
Yeah,
I
you
got
feel it.
I still have.
I'm gonna do one now.
Papa
About
left
fucking
again.
time.
Look at that world.
I'm out of my fasting window now, so it's okay.
I'm out of my. I'm at fasting window.
Oh, what's the time?
1 hour and 26 seconds.
You got it, Scott. You got to leave soon.
No, I'm good. What time is it?
Right?
Where's my phone? Dropped it.
Yeah.
I got it.
142.
No, I'm good. I got till like 2:30.
Yeah.
So, Shannon, how do you feel?
Pretty good.
About
Nice
Trump's
half
assassination.
Oh.
Feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty good.
I feel pretty good about that assassination attempt.
My bad.
As I refill her beer.
Feeling really good about it.
The greatest.
That was,
That was the
great,
greatest
yo.
response ever.
Oh man.
Now,
His assassination attempt?
I'm bipartisan with everything, so I'm right down the middle. To the point where
It's like, he could have died, he could have not. It's fine.
I mean, with him,
But
it's
you can't
unfortunate, but
have
it's like,
somebody
come on
kill,
now, you can't.
you can't have somebody kill him.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. He
could die.
Like he could just
You can't
die.
have somebody kill him.
But yeah, the whole act of like trying to shoot him when what was he on his golf course?
Yeah.
Like
Right, now I'm in
it's
the
too much.
I think it's funny because
It is too much.
I have a bunch of like friends from college who like try to say that they're fucking like that they don't care about politics. But then like one of them wrote today, "You reap what you sow." I was like, "You're a fucking closet Democrat, dude."
closet. That's not very closet if you just put it up there.
He just came out as a closet as a
No.
Democrat.
You're a
I
closet
don't know.
Democrat, bro.
Oh my gosh.
Like I said, I don't want him to get killed. I'm not voting for him, but I don't want him killed.
Jesus, you reap what you sow.
Yeah,
that's
a
good
little
shit. I was like,
extreme.
wow,
That's
bro.
dark.
Crazy.
That is dark.
You don't want that. I'm saying right. I'm telling you
No.
right now.
No,
These
because
people,
what
No,
it does
you
is
don't.
it opens up for everybody to feel it's okay to react so like
Violently?
Yeah.
all I'm
without
saying is,
thinking
if
it-
you
yeah.
are okay with it,
There's something wrong with you.
There's something wrong with you.
Either
you're not thinking very critically at all.
no.
There's
But keep it to your fucking self. Do
That's
not
another
be
thing,
like,
too.
I was kind of hoping this would happen.
Right.
Dude, you don't want to like.
You don't want to go down
You
there.
do realize that there's people in this country who are waiting for something like this to happen to be a catalyst for them to be able to rise up.
I was about to say, so they can start murdering you motherfuckers.
Yeah.
That's it.
It's too,
I know.
That's it.
I know. That's
Like,
what
there's
you're
people
really
just sitting
saying.
there
I know.
like,
I know.
fucking around.
Remember Louis C.K., right? It's like the only
Fucking
thing
around. Fucking low
Yep,
fucking
cleaning their
mad.
shit.
Because the only
Fucking around.
the only reason murder isn't rampant because it's illegal. But if the fucking
true.
structure falls, forget it.
Dude, that Purge shit, the movie The Purge,
Oh, dude,
that's real.
Yeah,
That's real.
That's so
Bro,
real.
that's
That's
one of
exactly
the-
what would happen.
If you've never seen it, do yourself a favor. Like, it's fucking so true, and you would have so many people like.
Oh my God. Dude.
I loved all of it, like especially the first one with Ethan Hawke, where they had he
Yeah.
actually worked for the security company that would lock up your
Yeah,
house. And
Yeah.
dude, like I was like, holy shit, this shit's crazy.
I got through the first 15 minutes.
Of the first one,
Why only 15 minutes? What happened?
Too much.
Did you chump out?
Yeah.
You're,
You know,
you're like
it's-
Sarah. Sarah's like that. She's like, I don't know. I can't watch it. I can't watch it.
That's what I do. Like, there's a lot of things that I just
Our,
watch.
kid,
and
our
I'm
kids
like,
getting hurt. Our kids getting hurt. No, I don't want it.
That's it.
Like,
That's
you can't even
it.
watch My Girl.
you're lucky she's
No,
not watching. Oh, the
no.
bees, the bees.
What is it? Bridge to
He can't see
Terabithia?
without his glasses.
Terrible. It's so fucking cold.
I forgot who I went to go and see Bridge to Terabithia. And fucking, I didn't read the book, so I didn't know the girl was gonna die. And I was like, why the fuck are we watching this? Why are
So
we here?
mad.
It's every,
I get mad.
but
I
it's
do.
every Disney movie starts with a fucking murder, doesn't it? Like or some kind of death.
And this is why I haven't watched Bambi,
Bambi,
from
dude.
start
They
to
pull you in
finish.
instantly.
not
You're
happening.
invested instantly.
John
My God.
Yo,
Yeah.
kill.
Oh my god, killing a dog, a puppy.
Thank you.
The only other movie that bothered me the same way that,
John Wick.
like, well, no, when they're like that bothers me. Like the dog, like
Yeah.
animals being killed.
I love
it
John
fucks me.
Wick.
It fucks with me.
I loved that.
The only other
John
movie that
Wick,
fucked me
though.
like that was Sound of Freedom.
I never saw that.
say,
Oh,
this is
dude.
where I need
Who's
to
in
I
it?
go,
was so
'cause I
close
don't
to
know.
watching it, and I didn't.
Who's in
I'm
it?
gonna
What's-
watch it.
You have to.
I know.
Force yourself. It took me 3 days to watch it because I stopped it.
Yeah, no,
3 times.
dude. I
Sorry,
started
twice.
it.
I'm sorry.
Sound of Freedom?
Sound
Bro,
Freedom. It's about
it's-
the child trafficking shit.
Like,
Yo, it like
Yeah.
I was like mad.
I'm getting chills just because I started it and I was like, I wasn't in the mode to do it, but I forgot to go back to it. Now, I'm gonna watch it though.
I don't think I'm gonna watch that one.
It's rough.
I'm gonna
It's
sit
rough.
this one out. You and I are gonna sit this one out.
Yeah, I just anything that's gonna make me angry or and I
Dude,
love like scary movies.
know
and
what?
other
Jess,
things.
Jess
I'm
loves
not-
scary movies,
no.
but whenever you see like
Kill me in
ghosts
front
and
of
weird
me.
shit start coming out, and then
No.
the dog starts barking at you, you're like, don't kill the fucking dog, man.
Yeah.
And of course they killed the
No.
dog.
Kill the
Please.
dog.
Kill the fucking dog, man. Why do
course
you have
they
to put
killed
that
the
in
dog.
movies?
Seriously,
It's something that completely be written out of every single movie.
everyone.
So bad.
Everyone.
I'll kill the dog.
Even John Wick. We can figure something else out that's tricky.
No,
too.
that's how you know
No,
John
I
Wick
liked
didn't give a
it.
fuck.
Right.
Because he just killed
Right.
everybody
That
because
was
of the
it
dog.
was
Yeah.
That's
it
all
was
he had.
necessary in that
Revenge.
movie in that sense.
Yeah, that's all he had was his
Justification of it
dog.
all.
That's
So they
all
ki-
she left him.
Right.
Yeah.
It
Is
was
it weird
the
that
day-
I feel more comfortable with him killing a kid?
Yeah. No, it's not weird. No. I thought you said, am I more comfortable with killing a kid? I said, yeah. No,
Is it weird?
no, it's not weird. I feel that way too. Like you're like, oh, the kid died. Or you're like, the fucking
That's another.
dog.
Yeah, that's another
He
reason
didn't
why.
do anything to anybody.
We can tell who doesn't have kids here.
It was a,
I'm gonna hit it with the will. Jesus.
it was
Christ.
it was a baby.
Yeah.
It was a baby dog.
No, that's true.
It was a baby dog. It wasn't even a fucking.
That's why I freaked out on Fresh. I was watching it with my. Yeah, the first 5 minutes, the kid died. I'm like, all right. When they got to the dog, I'm like, what the fuck are we watching? You're like, why?
Kid
Why?
and the dog. Jesus.
What the dog
I was
do?
like, turn this. I'm not watching
Kid and
this
the dog
anymore.
is
This
crazy.
is
See, but
fucking
you're like, the
ridiculous.
kid
That's had
died.
enough.
All right, I'm gonna keep.
I was
I'm
like,
gonna keep it
all
going.
right,
The
it's
dog.
sad,
Fuck
but,
this. Turn it off.
That's had enough.
That's too much.
Went
But
too
yo,
far.
one of my favorite movies. I have Bricktop tattooed on me. Right, one of my
Yeah.
favorite movies. Remember when he was like, cut him open, and he was like, that's a bit much, isn't it? He's the fucking killer. He's a hired assassin.
Wait, what movie is this?
Bullet Tooth. Was it Bullet Tooth Tony?
Oh,
Wait,
Snatch?
what?
Yeah, Snatch. Remember with, he was like,
Snatch?
got him open, Tony.
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah,
saw
yeah.
Snatch.
Because
That
the
was a good one.
the
'Cause
dog swallowed the diamond.
The diamond
He was
was
like,
this big, yeah.
cut him open. He was like, it's a big much, isn't it? He goes, nah. He's like, just cut it. He's like, it's not a fucking can of beans. It's a fucking dog.
It's a dog, not a can of beans. Cut him open.
He's like, cut him open.
It's a bit much, isn't it?
It's a big much, isn't it? Oh my god, Bullet Tooth Tony.
dude.
No, but it's funny.
Loves his dad.
I like Snatch.
It's funny how much that bothers, like the killing of animals, especially pets.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
bothers
yeah.
me a lot.
Yeah.
like I can watch like it's fuck. And I'm not saying that I don't like. I'm not like fuck that kid.
Yeah, I know
what
you
I mean.
mean.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm like, it's weird that bothers me so much more.
That's why it's so triggering when
Then my
people
girl.
are eating dogs, apparently, somewhere.
It's weird.
Right? Right, it
Is
is.
it weird? Like that bothers me so much.
Yeah.
But like I said, like the sound of freedom will fuck you up. It'll fuck you up. I would like I actually
I forgot
like
that's
said,
what we were talking about.
I had to go
Sound
back.
of
So
freedom.
each night I stopped. I would watch it before I went to my MMA class
Oh god.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
because
So
I
you
was
can get
so
fired
fucking-
the
I was so
fuck up?
mad.
Oh my
and then
God.
go hit pads.
I feel
And I was
bad.
like, all right, I feel all right now. Let me watch
Yeah.
it more.
Shit people do to people,
good
man.
idea.
It was good.
Crazy.
Isn't that crazy?
We'll go work out. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Get ready for a good workout.
Like the fact that we like, I don't know, humans are just ugh.
We're disgusting.
We're like
Trash.
the
Trash.
greatest
We are
garbage.
and most worst.
We're all
creations.
garbage people. Scott, that's
Ever.
your word. We're all garbage people.
Oh shit, we were talking about the Trump assassination.
We were
yeah.
a
That's what
little
we were
bit.
talking about. We got off a little bit.
Yeah, we got to left a little bit.
I feel like-
I mean,
because we would feel worse if Trump's dog got
yeah,
caught in the
exactly. Crazy.
I feel like this
I
is-
feel like Trump would never have a pet. Did he ever have like?
Yeah, it doesn't
Yes,
seem
that's
like he
right.
would have.
That's not one that
It doesn't
happened.
seem like he would have a pet.
Yeah, nothing at Camp David.
The German Shepherd at Camp David.
What was Biden's dog's name?
Didn't it bite a bunch of people?
Yeah,
Yes.
he
Yeah.
But what was he?
Listen,
What was,
like
he,
him.
what was his name though?
Justified.
General or some shit? Sarge? Some shit
Yeah,
like
Sergeant.
General.
General Sarge?
General.
Some shit like that.
Yeah.
General Lieutenant Sergeant. Dude,
I think that's funny.
Bite
I don't
everybody.
think anybody should
Biting.
try to kill any opponent. Man.
No,
like
it's
you
too
can't
much.
try to kill. Like I don't want Biden dead. I don't want Kamala
No,
dead.
no,
for God's
no,
sakes, like we
no.
don't want them dead. It's just
Like,
like
stop being a piece of shit. That's it.
yeah,
Stop lying.
It's all politics.
stop lying,
Yeah.
which won't happen. But
Stop being a puppet for this machine.
yeah, that's the thing. That's what I wanted to say about the debate. When I was watching Kamala, right? Because I'm watching her, and I'm like, all right, let me just watch this with no bias or whatever. I mean, I probably can't say it because I already don't like her, but just being honest, I'm like, let me just watch this and see how I feel. And I'm watching and I'm seeing what I get from her is like high performing levels of sneaky politician.
That's it.
That's what I get from her. I don't get believable.
High performing like acting.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like because politicians are actors.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like have you ever seen Gavin Newsom talk?
Yep.
I've never seen him
Same
talk,
way.
but I'm like, yeah,
Dude,
Exact same way.
he doesn't even seem like a human to me.
he's not.
He seems like a shell of something that's like he could almost be like a fucking AI character.
Like a Stepford wife. he's like,
Yeah,
he's like a
dude.
male
He's just-
Stepford wife.
Yeah.
And I'm watching her. I'm like, she's trying to put this emotion behind it, like she's so for the people. And I'm watching. I'm like, it just doesn't. It's not hitting me. You know what I mean?
not
It
genuine.
doesn't feel genuine at all. It feels like this is all an act, and this is who she's always been. So, you know, like
You know,
she performed well. If you're a moron,
I'll be really honest with you.
like
Yeah, as-
what she performed well, but if you believe her, I don't want to say you're a moron if you believe her. Whatever you believe, whatever you want to believe. But for me, the believability and the authenticity factor,
It's gone for
there's
her.
zero for me. I'm watching. I'm like, I was almost getting like, ugh, looking at. It. I'm like,
See,
this
but
seems
it's
so
gone,
fake.
the authenticity is gone for her, but his authentic self sucks. He's a
Yeah.
fucking asshole.
yeah,
Really
but he's real.
But
But
it's
he's
like either way the country's gonna burn.
well,
But at
yeah.
least we'll die laughing with Trump. Is that good? Is that good enough? You guys feel better about this election now?
No,
You're welcome.
When you're looking at everything for the debate, I ended up like completely just when you were done, the same feeling, just confused. Not
Yeah.
as in like you already have an idea of who you're going to vote for. Any way you look at it, there's
Yeah.
nothing that's going to change your mind for whatever.
if you're on the
Anybody
fence,
says-
maybe. If you're on the
Yeah.
fence, you may be swayed by a debate. But if most people are already on their sides, but I think if you're on the
Exactly.
fence, a debate could
Lean you
maybe-
more one way.
Yeah.
Not the ones we've been having.
No.
I don't think that one was.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
But
That
you
one
know, you
worked.
got to look at it. It's
The
not
first one
the
definitely
man
did.
or
The first
woman.
the first one worked. Like getting him out, like
Oh my
getting
God.
them to fucking come to terms with the fact that
Everything
he's
was-
unfit.
No, everything
You couldn't
was
deny it at that point.
cringe-worthy about that first debate on both sides.
I know you are, but what am I?
Yeah.
I know you are, but what
It's
am I?
really bad.
And
But
this one was
yeah,
just
it's not about the man; it's about the plan,
Oh, bars. Okay.
right? Yeah, not the man; it's the plan.
It's not about the man, it's about the plan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about the woman?
Not about the woman;
Whoa,
it's
man.
the plan.
Yeah, she's I don't know, this Kamala dude. I don't know. It just seems it's very professional it's giving a very professional politician.
How about this dude? He go, what's his name? Tate. Did you
Oh,
see him
my
talking
guy?
about? He goes,
What's
"If
he
you
saying?
want-" he goes-
That's my dog.
He goes, if you want Kamala to be president, you're a faggot. And he goes, I'm eating. He goes, yeah, timestamp that.
1:14,
We can leave that in because
18.
it wasn't you
It
saying
wasn't me who said it. I'm quoting
leaving
this,
it.
right? And then he goes, I'm eating Hello Kitty cereal, and I'm more of a man than anybody who wants Kamala, or any man who wants Kamala for president. But it was so like he was saying it jokingly,
Yeah.
but it was so.
What's
fucking-
the group
I was like, Jesus.
White men for Kamala or some shit like that? What is it?
White dudes for
White
Kamala,
dudes
right?
for Kamala?
Yeah, that was
Yeah, that's
the
a
dude.
thing, you know?
It's a thing.
That's what I said. That was the clip. Remember, I was like, "That's a movement. Like, is that fucking serious?" Like,
Just stop.
White dudes for Kamala.
Just stop. Just stop. You don't need to be
It's
doing
like,
all
you
this.
couldn't be
you were
any
embarrassed
more,
for them.
I am embarrassed for him. Fuck you guys, man.
I was more embarrassed that it's
Pussies.
fucking the dude.
That's
Yeah,
What dude?
that's
but that's
horrible.
another thing. It's like that's another thing. These people are so
What's
Hollywood.
his name? What's his name? The
Jeff
actor?
Bridges.
Jeff Bridges.
They are so disconnected
She's like,
from
I have no
reality.
idea who that is. You do if you see him, you would.
Yeah,
Like these Los
Have you
Angeles
seen anything
Google?
about that show,
fuckfaces.
The Old Man? There you go.
Google time.
Look up Jeff Bridges.
What are we talking about?
But go ahead, Scott.
No, these people from like these Los Angeles elites
yeah.
are so disconnected from reality and what reality actually is for most people.
Yeah.
Stop pushing this agenda. Like it doesn't
Bro.
affect you in any way. So
Right.
I don't understand. You think that Trump is this boogeyman.
What's the motivation? Like
Yeah.
uncancellation? Like you don't want to be canceled? Because he's running one of the best shows right now.
I don't know what
that The Old Man. Supposedly it's really good. It's called The Old Man.
Oh, Jeff Bridges?
Yeah.
Really?
He's got a show
That podcast
on
or
FX.
whatever?
No, it's on
Oh,
FX.
show,
It's
okay.
called The Old Man.
The Old Man.
And you
That's
could,
funny.
yeah, he's an old man. But he started that White Dudes for Kamala.
So weird.
Yeah, he's been in everything. He's fucking
Yeah,
like he's like a
in the-
legend.
Super
He's
fucking.
in that
The dude.
The
the
dude.
Christmas
dude.
thingy.
He's
the
the
Christmas
dude.
movie.
What Christmas movie?
No, the dude.
The only movie he's ever been in is The Big Lebowski.
That's the only one.
It's the only one
That's
you
it.
should be mentioning.
That's
He was
his
in-
his
he was in,
IMDb is one
That's it.
one movie.
He was in the Christmas Chronicles.
Oh my god.
Oh, see, yeah, that's something we don't
Who the
watch.
fuck has ever
He
seen
is in
that?
that because I saw it because my kids watched it. But yeah, no,
That's good. It was
He's the
good.
dude.
Yeah, yeah.
he's
He's the Big Lebowski. So it's just
Tron.
He was
Lebowski.
the only two movies he was ever in was Hell and High Water
and the Big
or
Lebowski.
Big Lebowski.
That's it.
Yeah,
That's
Alright,
it. No,
yeah.
he's fucking great. He's great in everything.
Yeah,
He's
it's
the
weird.
man.
It's
You know what I
weird
mean?
how
But
they do that.
it's just, you're right. Like once you have, like you said, you really don't have skin in the game. So why should we listen
what?
to you?
Let
Why
me
should
say
you
this.
start a movement like that?
Let me play devil's
I
advocate.
truly believe.
I'm gonna be.
I got a devil's advocate
Yeah.
Moment. Go ahead.
point. If I were to become wealthy, right?
Right now.
Yeah, let's
Win
say,
the lottery
let's say in the
today.
next, let's say even like in the next 5-10 years, right? I've lived most of my life without it.
Mm-hmm.
I believe I would still be for the people.
You believe.
with money
You
because
believe?
I really do think like I really would be because I don't come from it and I lived almost all my life without it. You know what I mean?
But
So-
you would have become a millionaire way later in your life. I think that's different.
okay.
But the dude's been fucking acting for,
Since he was like a teenager.
Yeah, so he's never
Jeez.
never been without.
and he
really
probably grew up
his whole
with.
right.
Maybe.
That's the difference. then.
Maybe.
No.
That's the difference.
Maybe.
Because I
don't
think
know.
I
I don't know him.
I don't know him like
do
that. You're right, but-
believe. I do believe you can be wealthy, but be for the people that don't have money. I do believe that you can. I don't. My problem is I don't believe the politicians that are like that because I believe politicians. I believe they're one of two things. Either they get into office or that they go into office with the actual good intentions to like really make change for the people, right? And then they see the shiny things and see the money and see the deals they could get and have their family wealthy forever, which I understand how that's fucking tempting if you never came from money. And I feel like they get bought out, sold. And then the second type of person that goes into politics, I believe, is just a scumbag from the jump and knows that's the way to control people and goes in. I don't think there's any really good ones.
I don't know. I'm gonna agree to disagree.
What, that there aren't any good ones?
Yeah.
I think there's like, I will say, I think out of 100% of politicians, I think this is fucked up, but it's only from what I've seen. I think there are 5%. There might be 5% of people that are in politics currently now in the whole fucking world, from a city level to the level of the president, that actually are in there and only want to do good and aren't swayed by anything. I think there's 5%. That's how I feel.
I feel like everyone is going in for, the two reasons. It's either because I want to make change or because I want to make a difference. Making change might not necessarily be good for the average person. You know what I mean? Like
Okay.
making a change, changing a law so that I can get more money and pad it and things like that, and politics that are stealing. But I don't want to go that far where everybody, for the most part, is a piece of shit, and
Okay.
it's for the it's not for the benefit of the people. But I see a trend a lot of people who were Democrat are switching over to Republican.
I'm more Democrat to like center,
Yeah,
leaning kind of right.
because of what's going on with the economy.
Yeah,
But then if you're voting Democrat, it's more what's going on with human rights and, getting people on the level playing field where they feel important enough to be able to be themselves, So
okay. I just think that's fake. I think they portray that well to get the votes.
100%.
But they never do anything. 100%.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying there. Sorry. Yes. I feel like there's a propaganda right now where we're pushing to divide the people.
Oh,
And
of
at
course.
the end of the
beginning,
day,
yeah.
it's either money or it's
Or
human.
social issues.
Yeah.
Social issues.
Yeah.
And I feel like the majority of people who are not in politics, all of us who are voting, are right there in the middle. So you're choosing less of the evil. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
you're looking at like, listen, I don't want people to be treated like shit, but
But
I
I'm
also
gonna
want to
have
be able
my
to pay
damn
for my
gun.
fucking bills.
Right.
yeah,
have my fucking-
and pay for my
and
bills.
protect my
and-
It's
family.
so crazy that
Yeah.
that's like a lot to ask for.
I know.
Yes.
And then
They're
if you have an
basic- they're
independent party
basic.
that's there,
These things are fundamental. You know what I mean? And it's a shame that we're fucking fighting like
But we've said this from the jump. We always
Yeah.
said this. It's like these politicians all focus on the extremes of both sides. They
Yes.
never focus on the kind of the shit that will bring us together.
yeah.
It's like, all right, cool. You don't want to suck a dick? Don't suck a dick. All right.
yeah. And if you want
You want
to,
to pay your
that's
bills?
fine. Keep it
We
to
think you should
yeah.
pay your bills. You want to fucking cut your dick off? Cut your fucking dick off. You want to dude, no one gives a fucking shit about what you're doing
Right.
in private.
Your personal life.
Leave
Right.
private, like the private matters of people to them.
Yeah.
That's it. When it comes to fiscal responsibility of the fucking government, I think we can all fucking agree. Stop fucking spending our money to fund wars that have nothing to do
Nothing to
with us.
do with us.
And start focusing on us.
I'm also had enough of like bailing out the corporate companies.
100%.
Yeah, of course.
Dude.
The banks,
This
all
is
that
not
shit.
capitalism.
This whole-
That's not
Yeah.
capitalism at all.
No.
It's not. It's not what this country was founded on.
Yeah.
It's fucking
You can
insane.
burp into the microphone, it's fine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
everyone
do
does it anyway.
Let's hear it.
It's ASMR.
Everyone does it. Do it like Luke does it.
Luke
He'll-
burps into the microphone and goes,
and then
blows away.
it's like you're doing it the wrong way. Luke. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
But the and this is why our machine is so efficient, because we have been fooled into thinking that they actually think that we think that this machine is working for us.
yeah.
Yeah.
Dave Smith said this, and then the way he said, he's like, everyone talks about the inefficiency of government, like it's not doing exactly what it's designed to do. It's doing exactly what it's
It's
designed
working
to do.
perfectly.
It's,
Yeah.
it's working perfectly. He's
division.
like, look at Obamacare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like,
Well-oiled.
Obamacare, they sold it as it was going to help people.
Yeah.
All it did was help fucking insurance companies and pharmaceutical companies. That's the only people it helped.
Yeah.
And then probably like 5% of the population.
Yeah.
Everybody else, our insurance went up, and we have
Yeah.
good insurance.
Well, because if you make it, if you make $60,000,
Yeah.
you're not doing that well in this economy anymore.
Right.
No.
You're really not.
No, you're fucking
No.
And
you're
you also
almost
don't
poor.
qualify for most of medical care. That shit you have to pay for it yourself.
Yeah. Which is crazy.
Which is crazy. You know what I mean? So if you have kids that need something, you know what I mean, you're almost better off quitting to work so you can qualify for these programs so your kid can fucking live. It's insane how that shit
It's crazy.
contradicts.
You have to
Yes.
make those type of choices.
I heard this dude the other day say it was, and it made me think. I was like, holy shit, I never even thought about it this way. You keep hearing about Social Security running out, right? Like we're running out of money.
Yeah.
You ever hear about money running out in welfare programs?
No.
That's so true.
Like we're paying into this. Like we, as people who are working, are paying into these programs.
Yeah.
How
Yeah.
is the money running out of Social Security and
Yeah.
not running out of something that no one's paying into?
Yeah.
Um,
It's crazy.
I
Dude,
think
that is
that
such a
when-
great point. Like,
Yeah. I never thought of that either.
And
Yeah.
I'm not saying get rid of welfare
No.
at all.
Right, no.
I understand people need help.
And
Right.
when you look at the check and how much is going to that, it's so
it's absurd.
So no, like just the little look through the itemized. It's like
Right.
at the bottom there. that $1.14.
Oh, that's
you know,
insane. Yeah, it's very
so
little.
your state that's taking out 40% of your check, that even isn't that's the thing. It's like, okay, where
is the money
where
going?
is the fucking money going? Because it's not going
To
into
Ukraine.
It's not going into welfare. It's going into
50 billion here, 100 billion there.
The contracts where you're spending $50 million on a cup that covers up an axle in your vehicles that's only worth $6 fucking dollars.
Yeah.
But they're racking up the
That would be
you
a
know
cover.
what I mean?
That
There
would be
you
an axle
go.
cover.
A cup.
Wheel bearing axle cover.
A cup.
A cup.
It looks like a cup.
A red stripe.
It looks like a cup.
Anytime we send money to Ukraine, I can't listen to anybody talk about, we don't have the funding for anything here.
Yeah.
I don't want
to hear it.
Yeah.
I can't hear it. Don't even.
I don't want to hear it. The fact that you put aside money or printed money
printing it to give.
to give to them,
give to them.
you put us in debt in order to fucking to fund a war across the fucking globe is insane to me.
Just like outsourcing is insane to me.
Everything.
I mean,
Everything.
just,
Everything.
you know, you make a phone call because you're trying to figure out what's going on with your automatic payments, and there's all these stupid fees that come out of
You mean
nowhere.
to change the TV? I have to call the Philippines?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Fucking someone who's making $8,000 a year because they don't want to pay the average money amount to live over here. Their jobs are over there and it's coming from corporate. That's what I want to know. Why isn't the government trying to, you know,
America first, goddammit.
yeah, can't, just saying.
Why is that bad to say? Why is that
it
shocking?
You know
okay?
why? Because Trump said it. If the left
Why
said
is
it, they'd be praised
No, but
for
you
saying
know
that.
what? But this is the thing. What's happened with that, I feel, is it's empowered racist people to be racist. And that's my only issue. Like, America first, yeah, I feel like there should be a sense of nationalism if we're paying
Absolutely.
for everything.
Yeah,
there needs to
100%.
be more factories that are over here, but you're giving all these corporate companies their tax breaks and they're not utilizing it in a way where the American worker is going to benefit from
Yeah.
it. Instead, you got stupid stuff. Instead of just like this, calling upstairs to change a channel, you got to call 1,000 miles away,
Yeah.
be put on hold for a channel that is across the whole entire country
Yeah.
for no reason at all because you want to be cheap as fuck, but still charge, you know, astronomical prices for the American people to buy your product at the same time. It's really frustrated, and I lost my train of thought. There's
No,
a
but
point
wait.
of what I was going
No,
to
I'm
say.
gonna bring you back because
because I was like, wait, what was
I
I
don't know.
talking about?
I don't know if this is the route you were going, but you said something that kind of piqued my curiosity when you said the America First kind of breeds or empowers
yeah.
racists
Turn
to
it up.
be more racist. Like, what do you in what way?
Oh, your name's Shannon? No, I like your name. I can pronounce it. Just a little microaggressive, microaggressions that are happening where, you know, people feel empowered to just have say whatever it is that they want to say. Now, there's a line between being what do they call them? Snowflakes. Okay.
Bitch ass motherfucker.
There you go. Like, yeah,
I'm like
does
snowflakes.
it have snowflake? Is that what's the word? You know, the sensitive.
That's a nice way.
No,
to say
you know,
it.
you know how to say it.
Person.
No, he got it. Kenny, you got to say
Pussy.
it. Bitch ass. What?
Bitch ass niggas.
So, you know what I mean? So, like, when you have that, and then, you know, you've got people walking around, there's so many times that I've been judged on what I should not be doing based on the color of my skin, just assuming that I'm in this certain social economic level based on the color of my skin. And my issue
It's like, bro, I'm a
is,
bartender.
yeah, like here, I'm a bartender. I make more money than you do. I don't have any school loans, and if I did, I paid them off myself. Go fuck yourself. This whole you need to, you know, stop relying on the government to have people, you know, pay for you. That's the conversation I get a lot, where people are feeling empowered to do it based on the color of my skin. So prima facie.
What's that?
Prima facie. That
What's
means
that?
looking at you
Latin.
first faced. This is what you look like. I'm gonna judge you on that.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So
okay, got you.
too much of this has happened where you need to hold it inside like a winner.
Like a
Hey,
winner.
racist
love that.
people,
Like a winner.
keep the shit to your fucking
That's
self.
gonna be the title of this
Hold
podcast. Hold it inside like a winner.
Yeah.
Winner.
Exactly.
Write that down.
You don't need to tell me about your different grievances. Yeah.
I'm gonna let it go.
Tell me your grievances because I'm black. Hold that shit inside like a winner. That's all I'm saying. That's it. Racist people, just stay in your holes. You're fine.
Your
Keep
holes.
it to yourself.
Take your holes.
Keep it
Go
to
back
yourself.
to your shanty.
Have you
Yeah.
gotten like? Have you had any recent like experiences like that?
Where people need to keep the shit to themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's a woman. Like
Yes, I-
I mean like the racist ones.
oh, the racist was sexist.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
go ahead.
Ooh, I got a good one. Keep
I always
going.
get curious
Okay.
about these because
Come on.
I've definitely had them.
You know,
You don't have to say
I'm-
names or anything.
yeah, I know, but like,
she's like, so many to choose from.
I know, yeah. I'm like, which one am I going to give an example of, if even not agreeing on?
But that was a good
politics
example
and
when they
things
say,
like
Shannon,
that.
I can pronounce your name.
It's
Yeah.
fucking annoying.
That's fucking
Yeah,
rough.
saying that,
But
saying
you
that
see
out
it
loud.
on
That's
both
rough. Yeah.
Yeah, saying that out loud to somebody. is
You're
crazy.
not Irish. I'm like, actually, yeah. I do have Irish in me.
So do I.
Yeah. Want to go there? Want to talk about why
Right.
there's Irish in my bloodline? Like,
Right,
we're not.
right.
Like, come
wanna
on
go
now.
there?
I think what's frustrating is, people want to ask where you're from, assume it's Philadelphia. Like, come on, sitting here and making it so well. Where are you're not. Where
part
are you
of Philly?
from? Philadelphia?
West
No,
Philly?
I'm not from fucking Philadelphia.
Born and raised.
Yeah. The hell, just stupid stuff like that, and then you have a race of people that have.
Did your
a little
mom
bit
get
of
scared when you got in your first little fight?
pugnacity, right? She said you got to move to AC with your uncle and aunt. The fuck? No, that's what ends up happening. And then you got, because you have a race of people that are pugnacious
You're with
because
this
you're
fucking
like sitting here and being,
vocabulary. Holy shit.
They're running.
I want to fight. That's what happens when I have the red stripe. No. But,
Pugnacious,
you're
she
very defensive about what's going on. So then you want to be like, well, where are you from? And I'm like, New Jersey. No, but where are you from? As if because
you get that
you're
fucking-
African American.
Rwanda.
Yeah, like you can't possibly be from America. And I'm like,
funnier
Rwanda. And
than
now,
saying Africa? Why is that so much funnier? That's so specific.
Gotta be specific.
no.
Right?
Oh, you speak proper English. You're not from here. Where are you from? Where is this?
I've been
And-
told
and-
that.
Yeah.
It hadn't happened in a while, but like, oh,
Suck
you
it.
speak so well,
Yeah.
and I'm like, I know what you're saying.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just say.
What is this
Why
guy?
don't you just?
But you're black.
Yeah,
But you're black.
but you're black.
You're
It's
black.
like, why don't you just say the last 4 words that I know you want to say?
But
for a black guy,
She's right though. People are more emboldened to say
nah, yeah, that did
shit
happen.
like that.
That did happen with what? Like when Trump first started running the whole "Make America Great Again," it was like black people looked at that like,
From, yeah.
what do you mean?
How great? How great do we want to make
How
it?
great are we
Right, I'm
talking
like-
about here?
What era was it that great that you love so much?
Exactly.
Yeah, well,
Are we
you
talking
know
about-
Eric.
You know what I mean?
Guys,
Like,
Yeah.
Michael Shea had the always comedian. The best joke when he was like, Trump made it so that black people feel about the American flag the way white people feel about black people. And he was like, he goes, you get really uncomfortable when there's too many around.
Yeah.
Yo,
Comedians are undefeated, man. They really are. They're
Look at
undefeated.
Michael
really are.
Shea, man. He's fucking.
nah,
yo,
he's great.
they're-
Michael
yeah.
Shea is. Yeah.
But just think about it. Just
The
leaving-
analogies they make are just like.
yeah.
Imagine.
Michael Shea.
You don't know who Michael Shea is?
Told you.
Weekend Update. Weekend Update
Cut her-
on SNL.
I'm cutting your mic off.
Imagine if Trump had just left out the again. Make
So-
America great.
Yo, right?
Yeah.
It's
oh,
that
dude,
simple.
look at that.
Okay, yeah.
I never even thought of that.
Again. Like why? Again? What do you? That right there. You're
That's-
fucking. But
You're
and
fucking
I
up.
gotta think
And
that
it
was
empowered people.
by design. I gotta think that was
Oh,
by
I
And
design.
Shay
100%.
is CHE. Michael Shay.
Elaborate a little bit. Why would they design it that
Listen,
way?
man, he doesn't have idiots working for him.
Right.
So if he just made it Make America Great, he might not have gotten that base.
Yes, that he has.
Where these people have
Base
this
of
old timey
racist
feeling about how
people?
fucking great the
Yeah,
fucking 50s,
okay.
The racist
Yeah.
state,
60s
yeah.
were.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Like they don't like, and like, I'm not saying that all these people are racist. I'm not. What I'm saying
Right,
is like
right,
there was like this idea
That
that
everyone was happier then.
the 50s were
Right.
so fucking great.
Right.
Yeah.
It was like the golden era. It
You
was
know.
like for who?
Like all these
Boomers.
people came home from
Right?
because you
For
had
the
all these
rich
people-
ass boomers that
Right.
ain't got shit to worry about.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all these
The
people
rich
came
white
home
people?
from war.
Mm-hmm.
They had a shit that like they has baby boom. Economy was fucking great.
Right.
Houses were fucking affordable. That's what he was going after. He wasn't going after like it wasn't like a race thing.
Yeah, yeah.
But what
Yeah.
the problem was what he was fucking forgetting was that it was really shitty for a lot of people.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And
Right.
that's where did they weigh that out and be like,
No, because he doesn't listen. He doesn't have anybody that he listens to.
I get it. I know.
He knows exactly what he's doing. He empowered, he turned it up, and they were going to vote for him. And I'm talking about the racist people. They were going to vote for him. And I get what you're saying, like buying the houses in the 60s. But you know how hard it was for someone who was black to be able to buy a house and not have to
Damn
pay
near impossible.
double the price for half the quality
Right.
or a quarter of it.
And you couldn't even, a lot of times, even if you got a fucking mortgage because of redlining and shit,
The
if
bank
you got,
Thank you.
fucking-
you got
the
the mortgage,
redlining.
you couldn't
you're
even get
in
it.
an area where
You were praying to get a fucked up deal.
exactly. Yeah,
Like,
I remember my dad was
just give us
talking
the
about
bullshit, please.
Like triple the interest.
when my grandfather bought a house from a developer that paid more money, and he was in Ewing Township, more money in the area that he was off of Olden Avenue.
Yeah. Know it well.
Then it was over by your West State Street, bigger houses, things like that. By the high school.
Trenton High?
No,
Or
Ewing High.
That's Parkway.
And
Ave.
they had, thank you. I was like, that thing. And they literally, we
got
come from
we
the
got our
same.
fact checker here.
We come from the same area, our families. No, but, and then they had to actually rebuild the house because it was so half-assed done that he had to, put the insulin in and, do the
Insulation.
dry.
Insulin.
Insulin.
Very important. They got it from
Red
Woolworths
stripe.
right
I'm sorry
Red
to laugh so hard.
stripe.
It's a good mistake.
I love the insulin.
I like it.
Instead of insulation.
there. We need insulin.
But
Would
I
you have
feel
thought
you.
of that?
I
Don't
feel
look
you
now.
though. The insulation.
Sarah,
I get it.
thank
I get
you.
it.
Yeah.
That pink stuff.
But yeah, that you're right though. It
Yeah.
did empower.
Red lining stopped in 1984.
He did empower the racists by
Yeah.
that, make America great again.
Keep it to
Because
yourself.
he's like, because the racists are like,
oh,
there's
yeah.
someone for us.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, we want it back like that too. And it's like,
Yeah.
no, not like that. Just like if the way that the boomers lived could be for everyone. That's what it should be like.
Which it
That's
never
honestly,
was.
that's,
You know what I mean?
that's the American
Yeah.
dream right there.
right.
Yeah.
That is the American
That's making
dream.
America great. again.
That time, if you took everything that happened that was super fucked up against African Americans,
Right, and took that out.
you took that out completely.
Hey
Right?
guys, we took all of that out. That's what we meant by making it great. Since
I'm
the
just saying,
minorities, we didn't mean it like that.
If
But
that were to happen all over again,
Yeah.
and that was the way it was,
That
it
would
was
be
like, okay,
actually
now we have these rules in place where you can't fucking, you're not allowed to deny loans, you're not allowed to fucking blah 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 blah.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
kind of like how it is now, right?
Yeah.
If we were to reenact that time, that would set the bar.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
100% set the bar. You know what I mean? Where everyone had access to fucking if you had a good credit, if you had a good job, you had good credit. But this is the
Yeah.
problem is like you need these jobs. All those manufacturing jobs that built the middle class are not here anymore.
No, they're gone. That's
gone.
crazy.
that's because isn't it ironic? They gave them away overseas to people who were not American.
100%.
And now you have all the racist people saying, "Oh, well, where's my job?" It's
They
because
took our
they took our
jobs.
jobs
They
away.
took our
I mean, yeah. Then you have all these corporate companies that are saving money, cutting costs, and you got to point to someone,
Right.
you know, and
Yeah,
the
yeah.
higher and
Yeah.
for some odd reason, no one wants to point to the people that are actually doing it. Like my mom said it perfectly. Not this way, but you know, when you look up at the top, all you see are assholes. And then when you look towards the bottom, all you see are shitheads. So you've got
Holy
shit
shit. Oh my
trickling
God.
from the top all the way down. You know? Think about it.
Jeez.
Dude, that's the fucking most eloquent shit I've ever heard.
Yo, that shit. I just picture him like,
Right? You see it. They're shitheads anyway. We don't really care, you know?
Bro.
When we
Jesus.
look up,
I wanna hang out with your mom.
you guys are
Mind
fucking
blown.
assholes. Yeah, but
Next
Shannon-
week,
yeah.
Shannon's mom will be our guest.
yeah.
Like, you have any more gems, Mom? I need them. I
She
need them
said
all.
it
Get
the
Shannon's
nice.
mom.
She said it the nice way. I just, you know,
Yeah.
That's serious. That's it's something to think about.
But I'm gonna need everybody to, you know, come together with it. We're all, we all want the same thing, which is the American
If we stop
dream.
believing media, we could do it.
Yeah,
Literally, it's media is the only thing standing between our unity is media.
I think it's coming down the line. I'm not going to lie.
Huh?
I think it's coming.
Well, yeah, because the big media is getting more and more
Smaller and
unbelievable, and people are losing trust in it by the day.
Yep.
And there's more and more independent media coming up where people are like, oh, wait a minute. Okay, they seem believable. They seem like they're not bought and paid for.
yeah.
Okay, let me check this out. And that's happening more and more every day. There's more and more channels popping up like that.
If
So,
we have another 4 years of what's been kind of like what's been happening now,
Yeah.
where we're giving our money away to fucking to
Dude.
foreign wars, and everyone's struggling. Everyone's like prices are through the fucking roof. Nobody can afford a house. Nobody can.
Yeah,
if we have
this-
8 years of that, like
right.
almost a decade,
it's going to turn.
people will be like, all right,
Yeah, people are going to turn their. Yeah.
I can't do this anymore. This is insane.
My how the
like-
turntables.
My how the turntable.
Scary because it's foreshadowing of what happened before World War II.
It's what can be unburdened by what has been.
I was hoping she would say that.
Is this a movie that I need to Google?
No, that's
no,
fucking.
no,
That's
Kamala's
Harris's
like
fucking
tagline.
She said
What
it a bunch
can
of
be
times.
What can be
unburdened by-
unburdened by what has been. That's it.
Oh.
Simple.
Fucking communist.
Like, yo, what? Like, what do you? What? Like,
Yeah.
are you trying to like out intelligence us? Because that's not that smart.
It's like a Jedi mind trick. It's not working.
Yeah, dude.
You got to go to the dentist.
Oh yeah, shit.
What time is it? You still got some time?
I got like 5 minutes.
All right, we got 5 minutes.
All right, I gotta tell my funny story.
That's
Yeah,
what I was about to
yeah,
say. Yeah.
totally.
We were talking about-
All
we
right,
were talking
here,
about
this
the
is a good way to end
racisms.
it. Wrap it up, B.
So this dude comes in, right? He's fucking yoked, like super juiced.
Yeah.
Like, super juiced up, like vascular as fuck. I'm like,
Yeah,
Jesus
yeah.
Christ, and he just shoot up right now. And what? So we're bullshitting. I'm making him a drink. He's like, yo, you like podcasts? It's weird. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, actually, yeah. I'm like, actually, I have one. He's like, what's it about? I'm like, bartending. I'm like, we bartend, we talk bullshit. He's like, yeah. Like, what, like that? I was like, okay. He's like, here. And he writes down. He's like, listen to this one. He's like, this is mine. I'm like, okay. Like,
You just rolled your eyes
like,
about
you roll it.
mine.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
He's like, you should listen to this. I think you'll like it. I'm like, what's it about? He's like, well, the first one, he's like, it's about body. He's like, it's about bodybuilding. I don't really think you'll be into that. I'm like,
Yeah, he was like going hard.
Okay, I was like, I
But
didn't
you
really get
see the
offended.
subtlety.
right.
He's like,
I-
you don't look like you care about physical health.
but it was funny to me because I'm sitting the whole time. I'm sitting there thinking, like, yeah, I actually care about knowing how to fight. But okay, good.
Right. I'd probably murder you right now. But anyway, go ahead.
But I'm like, okay, keep going. And he's like, the second one, he's like, I think you'll really be into it. I just interviewed one of the founding members of the Aryan Brotherhood.
Jesus.
He's like, it's really good. I think you'll like it. And I was like,
Oh my gosh.
Should be like, I'm Jamaican.
I look at myself. I'm like, yeah, I understand why you said that.
I get it.
I get it.
Damn.
People, people.
It's your
So
look.
that
It's
happened.
the look.
Hold on.
It's the look.
That happened, right?
Yeah.
That happened Saturday night. And then yesterday we went out to Sweetwater You ever been out there?
Yeah.
It's like it's a little micro. It used to
I
be.
haven't gone because I don't know if I can go.
You can go.
You can go.
You can go. Just come with me.
I'm
You'll be fine.
saying?
Just come with me.
Yeah.
Don't go by yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
You
You'll be totally fine out there.
You need a vouching white.
Go with your vouching white.
But some of these people are like that.
Yeah, of
and
course.
I found one in the bathroom, of course. Like I'm going to, but it's completely unsolicited. I'm going to the bathroom.
Unsolicited racism.
I walked in. There's just, like a couple guys like waiting. I was like, hey, I'm like, yo, like there's one guy standing there waiting. I'm like, and like a urinal open. I'm like, yo. He's like, no, it's cool. My buddy's dropping the Cosby kids off at the pool. All right, and I was like,
Wait, what?
Jesus.
all right. He's like, I figured like and the funniest part about it was like not that he said that, but he was like, I figured I could say that here.
Damn. I figured I could.
He's been waiting for the opportunity.
Yeah,
he
he's
had
like-
that shit
I was like,
loaded.
He's like, I want to say that. I want to share my racism so bad.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, that's crazy.
I was like,
I remember when I first heard that statement, I was like,
it's hilarious. It's fucking hilarious. Like,
it is.
Fucking assholes.
if you're being
Dropping my Cosby
You can't
kids
help
off at
but
the
laugh, but it's
Yeah,
like such
it's fucking hilarious. It's so bad. and
It's so bad.
hilarious.
It's so hilarious.
It's so
Yeah.
hilarious because it's so fucking
pool.
bad.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Yeah.
If he didn't say anything like, if he didn't say, I figured I could say that here,
It wouldn't have been so bad.
it wouldn't have been as bad.
Yeah, it wouldn't have
Right.
been as bad.
You know? Because it really kind of
You walk in, he's like, oh yeah, he's definitely. racist.
He's with this
Look at this fucking
He's with
guy.
us.
I just love the fact how comfortable people are with fucking
racist shit
Being
around you.
racist
saying
around
racist
you.
shit around you. I think it's funny.
They're like, oh, he's one
I'm
of
keeping
us.
this beard forever just so I have unlimited content.
Well, how about you, Scott? How do you like your new digs?
I love it.
Yeah?
I love it.
It's so calm, isn't it?
It is. It's amazing.
Dude, I switched to day shift and not dealing with, 10 fucking kids at a time and
Yeah.
fuck,
You have adults actually.
dude, and I'm like I don't want to get too attached to it because I know if I
Right.
lose it. But it's like it's detrimental waking up at fucking 4:00 in the morning. But
Yeah.
To go bartend, especially.
yes, like
That's
everybody's
the
like
difference.
you were.
Waking up at 4 a.m.
Yeah.
to go do construction makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, to go bartend.
Not really
But
bartending.
waking up at 4 a.m. to fucking go bartend is rough.
Like, why am I doing this?
But it's such a break. Either way, I appreciate it. Even if I
No,
lose
I
it,
do
I'm
too.
so appreciative about it.
That's
because-
the way I'm looking at it. I'm like, this is a break. It's
Yes.
going in
Yeah.
when it's light out and leaving when it's dark and getting home and like,
It's amazing.
no,
It's
but dude, I got home the
amazing.
other night. I came into the garage to be quiet, sat down, cracked a beer, watched a few shows. The dog's fucking like hanging out. I'm like, dude, this is fucking great. I'm not like,
This is how you, and you're making money.
yeah, I'm not
That's
getting
what I'm
home
saying.
at 7,
I'm
8
doing
o'clock in
okay.
the morning.
I'm doing okay.
Right.
I'm not like
Right.
fucking dying like I thought I was. I was so fucking worried.
Good, man.
And
Right.
but being here every night, like it's just fucking. It's totally different. It's such a fucking break, man.
Yeah.
And I don't even
Good.
mind. Like the other day, the fucking bar was filthy.
Oh, from the night before?
Yeah.
Yeah, not surprised.
Me and
That's
Nell,
gonna-
me and Nell cleaned for 2 fucking hours. We were like,
But you're not busy anyway at that time when you
No.
first come in. So you might as well have something to do. Like, all
no,
right,
dude,
Yeah.
fucking
dude, I
around.
set it
Straight
up. I
out.
was wiping all the bottles and wiping all the area and stuff. You know what I
Taking
mean?
your time?
Normally, I'd be upset. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
I was kind of. Saturday morning, it was so
bad.
so bad. Like there was shit on there that shouldn't be. Like dried up wine, like
Damn,
like
man,
that.
Wipe down nothing.
You can't even fucking.
God
but
damn.
it's
Yeah.
you know who's there, and
I do.
and
do.
but 2 hours, dude, and fucking those 2 hours
Yeah.
went like that. People start trickling in, and then you're
just
coasting. And if it sucks, you leave.
Yeah.
And I don't have to deal with anybody that doesn't
It
want to
didn't
work.
work.
What?
I tried to belch. It didn't
I was like, what? You got something to say?
Yeah, I thought you were like on the cusp of like saying you're like,
What happened? What happened?
No, I'm
black.
over now.
You blick,
But you blick.
but you blick.
I deal with a lot of heightened energy men now. It's weird, but it's okay.
how do you
like,
deal?
Sports ball.
How are you dealing?
like this.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking nerd.
Don't do
Man,
that.
Shut up.
someone can literally walk behind the bar and punch me in my fucking face, and I think I'll be
It'll be the
good.
best thing that ever
All
happened
right.
to you,
I was
by
like,
the
I'm
way.
still all right. It's happy. We're happy
You'd be
here.
like, I
This is
am
okay.
rich.
That would be the best
Right.
thing that ever
Doesn't
happened.
matter.
Dude,
Take that beating.
I am rich.
you know
taking
why?
it.
You know why is because we're living in such a fucking pussified country.
There we go.
That you could probably get permanent disability for getting punched in the face behind the bar.
Don't
It's so
tempt me.
traumatic
Don't tempt me.
I now
that
have
you would
severe.
sue.
I
I
have
would
CTE.
sue the place for insufficient security and then fucking.
Exactly. I gotta roll.
Oh, all right.
Oh shit.
You guys can
We
keep going if you want.
have been now.
Nah, we shut it down.
I want
And
to do
Bert,
this again.
I've been Bert,
Ken Shaba.
and our very very special guest who should be back very soon.
Shannon.
Oh, Shanbone.
Shanbone on Red Stripe.
I can actually
Down on
pronounce
your
your name.
Right?
It's not Shaniqua.
Right? Exactly. When they say, really? And I'm like, what?
Sure,
Is that,
that's what you should
is that
say,
what-
though.
No,
It's
but that's
not
what I said.
Shaquita.
I'll never forget when friggin' one of our friends came in with some random girl that clearly was from, and I'm judging, Pennsylvania. She came in and was
Swing
like,
state.
your name's Shannon? And I'm like, well, what would you rather it be? Fucking Shaniqua? Like, what do you want?
Yeah, that got her. Didn't
Oh
it?
yeah.
Where the fuck did you find this bitch from? Fucking Pennsylvania.
Oh God. We'll
can't
see you
drive.
guys next time.
Later.
Instate on decision. Mr. Function, come off it, teach them all a lesson. Me say, when we fire drum and bass, how we mash up the place, how we turn